All right.
Oh, yes.
Aww, my boy, get your own chair.
That's what I do for pasta. He gets his own chair. Scoot him up.
Yeah.
Oh. He's about left his head.
Knock my cat out.
Are you ready?
He was leaning hard on the table with his neck.
Hey, boy.
All he wants is love. He's so soft.
He shed so bad.
No, he does.
Yeah.
Yeah, Layla's the same way. She's super
God.
like this, but
Especially if like your hands are like a little clammy and you touch them.
Oh man,
That makes me want to throw up. Throw up.
and he's so fucking lovey. I can't stand it.
Fucking cat ear.
he's like real lovely though.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Yeah. I love him though.
He's alright.
No, I
He's a
like him.
survivor.
He's a good cat.
We have a junkyard cat and a street cat.
Yeah.
He's the street cat.
Philip Morris parking lot cat and a junkyard cat.
Gosh. Did you ever see him when we first got him and he was like
Yeah.
had conjunctivitis and everything? Ugh. Worms,
gross.
fleas.
2 different kinds of worms in his belly.
Poor thing.
I feel like
And now look at him. He's thriving.
he is big.
But boy.
I know. God damn.
I feel like not
You
even.
didn't weigh him. He weighed Key and she was 7 or 8 pounds. I bet he is
He's got to be
double that.
Gotta be, at
13.
least. I don't know.
I think he has to be more than that.
You think? 12, 13.
All right,
I
we'll see.
think. Wait, y'all got a scale, right?
Yeah. I weighed Key last night, and yeah, like I said, she was like in between 7 and 8 pounds.
Everybody on the cut around here.
We're all doing it.
Everybody's cutting up.
Yep.
You got a board. Key. What's his name?
Rip.
Rip.
Rip a bull.
I don't know why I wanted to call him. What's Herbert's cat's name? Well, the dead boy.
Tiger.
Tiger. That's what I call him.
Tiger
Looks like
boy.
Tiger.
Oh, yeah.
That's what is this? Not Garfield. It's not a calico. It is a
Tabby?
tabby.
Tabby,
That's
yeah.
it, tabby. Orange.
Orange tabby.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, like, I have it's funny too because
Hey.
when I first posted him, like when we first got him, and people were like from all over being like, orange yellow cats are like the best cats.
Yeah,
Like
no.
they're so lovey and like just chill. Like, oh, you scared him.
Next to, I think I heard, is it Ragdoll maybe? One of those that are like, they're just super chill, like
Yeah.
laid back, almost too laid back.
Yeah. I mean, he's the best cat. He's real dumb and real
He's,
pretty.
he's still a big kid.
Yeah, he is.
He's not like 2 years old.
Yeah, he'll be 2 in November.
Young boy.
He's so weird. Oh man.
So, yeah,
He used to
he's
be so little.
he's come a long
I feel
way.
like he didn't get to live his kitten life to the best.
No, he
'cause
was stuck
so
in a
sick.
bathroom.
Yeah, I remember that.
Because then
from
he got
quarantining
better,
2
and then he
months.
got worms again, or
Yeah.
like maybe they didn't fully go
They
away.
didn't go away, and he was
He had a bad
He had to
batch.
live in the bathroom for a while,
to keep.
and I was pregnant, so I couldn't touch him really.
Which I bet you living in the bathroom is better than a parking lot.
Oh yeah,
right.
So he
100%.
probably
especially
didn't
when
care.
it was like 13 degrees outside.
You feel terrible though because you hear him crying at night.
Oh, he
Oh,
wants to come
God.
out.
And it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, he's sleeping in a
Like,
fucking bathroom.
Yeah. At least it was a nice bathroom.
Yeah.
It was a nice bathroom in my apartment that I
Yeah.
had.
I never
I
went.
hated it though, man. God.
Yeah, you
That was-
did.
Not
You
to
never
your
came-
apartment.
Not once.
Not once. Sarah did. I didn't.
Oh yeah, Sarah did. Huh. Well, it was really nice.
I was gonna say something about the cat.
Don't know.
I don't know either.
Well,
How old's-
he
how old's
loves
Key?
you.
She's
A
a
year,
year
older than him.
so
Okay.
almost
3.
3.
Which looks the opposite.
I know.
Yeah, she's a baby.
She still looks under a year.
She's a runt.
I mean,
Yeah.
he got her. I came over that night, and she was like on that couch and was like sitting in the crack of the couch, and I was like, "Where's the cat?" And he goes, "She's right here." And I looked, and I was like, I could not see her. That's how like
little fur ball.
she could fit on my phone,
Yeah.
Yeah, she
and
was
I could
she
still
was
see
tiny.
my phone around it.
Damn.
Yeah, that's how little she was.
I remember when you first
She was
got her. She
tiny,
was tiny
yeah.
as shit.
Oh my gosh, she was so cute.
We're gonna hit a pause on this topic.
Okay.
Just took the first sip of this. I've never had this flavor before. By the way, before the camera started, this is bubbly, not bubbly.
That's right.
Sparkling water, coconut, pineapple, bubbly.
0 calories.
Smell it.
I feel like I can already smell it. It smells,
Smells
like a pina
smells
colada.
great.
It's probably a great mixer.
It
Oh,
does.
that's what I think. Yeah.
It smells
It'd be
exactly like a
crazy.
pina colada. I would use that.
Yeah,
dude,
dude.
that'd be
It
good.
tastes good.
I wonder,
And
do you
the
know the
pineapple
other?
is just very light.
Yeah.
Yeah, hit it.
Do you know the other flavors off the top of your head that they have?
Like you're expecting sugary.
I was
and,
expecting
like,
flavor.
It's flat. It's definitely a flat flavor.
It's carbonated. It's watered down carbonated.
Well, if you're looking to drink but not gain a lot of calories.
Yeah.
Pineapple, coconut. Ugh. I mean, I could add some stuff to it to make it good.
Yeah.
I bet you could.
Maybe like a pineapple
rum.
vodka or something that had like sweetener to it.
You know, mom does that. She takes regular sparkling water, I think, if you had like a what do they call it?
White Claw.
White Claw,
Mhm.
and then some vodka,
Yeah. I
Double
would put
mixer.
rum with that.
yeah, rum.
Yeah.
That could be good. I mean, that's good. Not bad.
It
It's just
smells
not
really
bad.
good. It smells
It
delicious.
smells better than it tastes.
Yeah, I guess
Stronger than
it
it
smells.
tastes.
Yeah, the flavors isn't as strong, but it
That smelled really good. Then
it's
the
real good.
taste is just
flat.
yeah.
Anyways,
It's
Well,
like it's weird because
it's good.
it tastes like a super watered down, but like it's still
You
got
just roll back
carbonation.
at Walmart.
roll back.
Walmart.
What not roll back. What the fuck was it? Walmart, like, I guess you could do it anywhere though. What you'd go to the like back of the store and you put on layaway. That's different.
Oh,
That's like paying
That's-
on it, making
Yeah.
payments,
Well, it's like basically having it on hold.
so they don't sell it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So you
Yeah.
get it for layaway and like, yeah, you can make payments on it and then you get it.
Damn.
Yeah.
You think you still do that? Not you, but like
Yeah.
people still do that.
Yeah, you can still do that.
Yeah, probably. I know a lot of people do it during Christmas time.
Damn.
They get things on
Well,
layaway.
not that I'm not made of money, but like, I don't know if I'd ever.
Cash.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd ever like think about doing that, especially at like Walmart,
Yeah.
because like I feel like they just keep shit rolling.
Mhm.
But I guess if you see something that you like, that's what you do it for.
I don't know. I've never even thought about doing it.
That's what I'm saying.
And
Like,
Yeah.
I've got a credit card, so if I don't have enough cash,
I guess
on me,
that's what's big now. Is
And-
people have credit cards instead.
Yeah.
Of
and I don't like
layaway.
using my checking card checking account for so much.
Mhm.
So sometimes if I want to splurge and buy something fancy, I'll just use a credit card
Yeah.
and then pay it out.
I feel like layaway was definitely way more popular, like back when we were younger.
Yeah,
I get scared to use my credit card.
you do.
Yeah. Well,
You-
now
you
that I
just
don't
can't
have a
stop-
paying job,
You can't stop. Oh, I get that. Well, yeah.
I've never.
got
I've
Daddy
always,
right here.
I'm not right.
Daddy.
I've always been
Pick up
like
another
this.
shift, bitch.
I know, right? God damn.
I've always been like this though. Like I'm so terrified to not be able to pay off my credit card. So
Yeah.
like my biggest fear is like having too much on it to where like if I know I can't make payments, like I don't know, or if I can't pay it off within a certain amount of time, like it gives me straight up anxiety.
It hasn't ever given me that. As long as there's no, I'm steadily paying on it. It
Yeah.
sucks when the interest kicks in for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just opened up a new one, so I'm hopping off
Yeah, I need
the
to
one
do
I've
that.
got.
Yeah.
My 18 months of 0% interest ran out, so now I'm just
Yeah, I need to do
transferring my
'Cause it's
balance to a new
crazy.
credit card that's 18.
that. Mine's like
18 months of
20%
0%.
interest.
Yeah.
And it's like, what the fuck? All because I'm borrowing some money. It's not even that much money.
Pay up, sucker.
I know.
I mean,
Man.
they got to make money. I mean, they're making
I
a
mean, I
killing.
get it.
But
I get it.
Damn, 20% interest.
20%? I know.
They got a lifestyle to live.
Even if I'm not spending any more money on it, they're still making so
Yeah.
much money off
Loot.
of it. Even I'm paying.
I haven't. I have two credit cards. I haven't used them though. In a minute, and obviously, well, one of them expired, so I just haven't asked to get a new one, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
because I just don't want the knowing that I got a nice little limit sitting there.
Yeah.
Just knowing if I come
Burn the
across,
hole.
I'm not the type
Yeah.
of person to buy shit either. Anyways, I mean, I might buy something like once every 6 months, but outside of food, I feel like I could use it a lot with food and gas. Because when I did have one of my original ones, which now that you mentioned it, I do need to get a new credit card, at least apply. Because I remember getting cash back left and right.
Yeah.
because I
That's
was burning
I
that
love
bitch
it.
up.
Yeah.
At the end of the month, I'd make like $20, or maybe less. I think it was a good amount of money though.
And
'Cause
it
I used it
depends
for
too,
everything.
like what kind of credit card you have.
Yeah, like
Because some have like
3 or
5.
5%.
Yeah, they'll
I
do
think
like
one I just got
5% every quarter for certain things
Yeah,
that, like, I
stupid.
know, like it'll change from
And,
like
yeah, if
gas
you spend
stations to
Some apps
big
or some
stores or whatever.
cards, like if you spend at certain stores, they give you an extra like 10% back on top.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
I mean,
so,
it's nice, but yeah. I mean, it's really, it makes me want to use it all the time because Amazon like will have my credit card on there as one of my payments I've used on it, and it'll say like, oh, well, you have this many points on your credit card that you could use towards your payment. And I'm like, damn, that's real enticing.
Get two of them.
I'm like, oh, wait, I got $15 I can put towards this thing.
Burn it
like,
up.
Watch out.
I just bought something off Amazon. I bought a speed sensor for the little Del Sol because I don't have a speedometer,
yeah.
or it just doesn't work. The sensor's probably
My
gone
rodeo
bad.
had a broken one too, and that was when Snapchat used to have the speed that you could bring up on your thing.
shit.
So I would place it on my dashboard and I would drive with it. And then I had to calculate my miles too because my gas meter was
Gas
broken
gauge
too.
broke
Gas
too.
gauge was broken. Yeah, it was a whole thing.
Rodeo.
Yeah, oh, I love that car though.
Damn.
If they
Loved
made
it.
if they kept making rodeos, I would for sure have one. To
That
this
thing
day.
out there?
No, that's a road.
That's a road.
Oh, okay.
My
You
first
want it?
car ever was
No.
a rodeo.
Sell it to you.
Red rodeo.
That's a Volkswagen.
No,
No.
Isuzu.
Isuzu,
Remember we talked
yeah.
about this?
Oh yeah.
I was like, the only other car I know Isuzu made
What's
was
the
Troopers.
Tim McGraw song where he's like the red rag top? It's a rodeo, right?
Red ragtop.
No, it's pulled up next to
I have no idea.
somebody finish it for
They
us.
have
in
a
the
red
comments.
rodeo though,
I think it's a
in
Pull up
a
to that.
country song. I don't know if it's that one or not.
Barbecue stain in my white t-shirt.
No.
Wrong song.
red rag top.
I think it's like the red rodeo or something. I don't know. It's some sort of.
That's definitely not it. We're not on the same page. Never mind.
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Y'all listening to too
Don't you
much.
have your phone? Oh, you don't have your phone. I'd say good. What, you're supposed to
What
have
do
your
you have
phone.
my phone?
Oh,
Damn,
don't
you're
you
supposed,
Google
you're
it.
supposed to
Hit
have
it.
your
Hit
phone.
Pull it up real
Alright.
quick.
hit it.
Quick. So, I bought a speed sensor, and I was looking because I looked at it like 2 months ago when I first got the car or whatever, and I was like, oh, I need to fix that, especially if I want to drive it, go get it inspected, and or sell it. And I was looking at it, I was like, oh, it's like $90 at Advanced Auto. Yeah, I was like, shit, man. So I didn't buy it back then because I was, it's a beater, and it's not my personal
You don't need
car.
it to work
Yeah.
right now, so.
I drive it a lot, actually. I just don't care that it doesn't work. But I went to go buy it today because, like, man, I just painted it, want to get it going and maybe potentially sell it here soon. So I was like, let me go ahead and buy it. Out of stock.
Son
So
of
I
a
was like,
bitch.
what the fuck, man? And so I was like, let me get on Amazon, though, just for shits and giggles. Get on there. Bought one for $10. We'll see if it works.
Is it like the old style? Do you know if it like had like the splines on it where it slides in
Similar.
the transmission? And
There's a
then it
pin that goes
spins?
in it that like a flat head on one side and it's round on the other. So I guess it does sit down in the transmission like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then like I guess it spins with it. And I don't know whether the pen broke or
It's
like the
like
electronic
old style.
Yeah, it's kind of old, but it's not like a
It's-
cable that comes out. It's
Yeah.
electronic.
Yeah.
Because my CRX had a cable one, I think, like a cable that went from the transmission to the speedometer, the back of the speedometer. It's like when you pulled the gauge cluster out, a cable came out and ran all the way to the transmission. This is an electronic thing, but under the electronic piece that comes with the new piece, it's like a little pin that goes in it that I think sticks in there and spins.
It's like the old the old. You're probably too young, but do you remember like it's not a hula hoop thing. It's like the thing you put around your ankle, but it has like the little head on the end. And you hop,
Yeah.
it's a hop, skip, hop,
Yeah,
jump,
yeah.
whatever the hell it is. Like you
Yeah.
twirl it around,
And it counts how many
and it
times
counts. Yeah,
you've
it's
done it.
like,
Yeah,
it's
I
like
remember
probably the
that.
same exact setup.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, because my mileage thing doesn't work, and that's probably
Yeah.
exactly what's under the hood
Yeah.
doing it, taking it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, man, just
Okay, never mind. Finish.
Play.
thought you were
no,
done. I
no,
thought
I'm
you were
done.
done.
I'm done.
I think
I'm
it's
done.
Phil Vassar.
Who?
Phil Vassar.
No.
He's
I'm
What's-
talking about the Tim McGraw song, nonetheless, that y'all aren't even close to.
hold on.
let's see, wait
There's an
for
ad.
the ad.
Pay those bills.
Maybe.
I never heard that song.
Put it up to the mic there.
Permanent here, so my rodeo's packed and it's in good back here.
Very good.
He's from Lynchburg.
Is that the song? It's definitely not Tim McGraw.
Definitely not Tim McGraw.
I don't think this is it.
I ain't never heard that song.
Hold on. Let me look at the lyrics maybe.
He said rodeo right there.
He did, but
say
I'm
radio.
thinking about something else.
Yeah.
Avi.
Keep
So-
looking.
You know what?
So, so you're gonna when's that coming in tomorrow?
Yeah, so next day for sure.
Oh, hell yeah.
and I just couldn't believe. And I had 700 reviews, so I was like, "Oh shit!" And it's 4.5 stars. I was like, "Man, $90 at not Amazon, AutoZone, Advanced Auto, or $10." Getting that straight, Amazon sensor,
Dude, Amazon special.
Yeah, so whatever. Yeah, I'm thinking since I painted it,
Sell it.
radio speakers are in it.
How is the radio and speakers?
Much better
Really?
than
Nothing.
doing earphones or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, it's pretty good. Obviously, it's Amazon special radio setup, so the radio alone was $23. So it bumps like 50 watts.
Yeah.
The speakers were more than the radio. The speakers, I think, were 60 for 4 of them because I bought everything on Prime Day.
Prime Day,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I got a steal. Whole setup for like $60, $70.
Not bad.
And no bumps. It's got a little something to it, but it's just a lot of trouble. So
It's better than riding in silence.
100%.
Yeah. There's also one by Colin Ray.
Nope.
That's not it?
Tim McGraw.
Red Rag Top.
Is that the song you're talking about?
Yes.
Oh,
The-
okay, let me do it.
Both you guys are not on par with. And it's like a classic.
I know the
I was
song.
20 and she was 18.
I know the song.
You weren't singing it though.
I know because I thought you were talking about a different
Oh.
song.
I was like, man, we're not even close.
Oops.
That's it. Yeah. So when he
love this
pulls
song.
up to the stoplight, he says something about a rodeo.
She was 18, we were just about as wild as we were
Green.
in the ways of the world.
I used to love this song 9 years
No,
ago.
still do.
Still do.
Well, she picked me up in that red rag top. We were
He's going to say rodeo. The back of that.
cops on a summer night, running all the
It's a cabriolet, not a rodeo. Cabriolet. It just clicked in my head. Damn it. Which
Close.
is, I think, a Volkswagen.
It is.
I know,
that
but
is
there is a
Volkswagen.
country song that
Nicole had
says
one.
Red Rodeo. And I just can't. I don't know. Maybe it
Every
was
country
one of
song
their songs.
lately, I think I talked to you about it, has
red.
red.
Yeah, a lot.
It was red.
It was a lot.
Red on the back of my neck. I think it's Justin Moore song.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. A lot.
True
There's like
redneck.
3 Morgan Wallen songs that have red in it.
Yeah, it's
Artie.
Artie, Red.
Yeah.
When you know it hits, just keep
Morgan.
putting it in there.
Keep going.
Hit a little twist on it. and
Yeah.
Sell it again.
Well, it helps when one of our country's flag colors are red.
Yeah.
And then
Blood.
the Bible,
And of course,
Bible's
red. And the red dirt.
redneck.
the
So,
red
yeah,
letters.
Red letters, red dirt.
Rednecks, red letters, red dirt.
What's red letters?
It's like in the Bible, like
Oh.
red letters.
Their text is red in the Bible?
I don't know.
There's
I've been told that
Yeah.
it's certain verses.
I think like New
about-
Testament, Old Testament. There's like something
Something about red letters in the Bible.
I don't know. I should know. My grandfather was a minister, but
Shit. Well,
Anyways,
speaking of red, Del Sol is painted red.
yeah.
I saw that.
How's it?
Yeah.
Junk
bright.
gleaming?
Yeah, it looks good. I should have went 3 coats on it. I did 2.
Did you do a top coat of anything, like a sealer?
No. No, I just went gloss.
I just wasn't sure if you needed to put like a top layer of something on
Not
there.
for me. Whoever might get it might want to put a top coat on it.
Yeah.
They want it to last like
More than
longer.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like maybe
A
against
year.
the elements, you know.
Yeah. No, so my end goal is to definitely not keep it. Like,
You just wanted it as because it was a goal
Just to
of
clean
yours.
it up.
well,
little bit.
clean it so I can make more money off it when I go to sell it. So
That's
like,
nice.
because I could have just sprayed over the rust spots and just left the rust there, but bonded the rust, so like it looks like a brand new car technically.
That's good.
Hell
When you
yeah.
see it. So hopefully, instead of it looking like a free car, now it'll hopefully look like a lot more.
$1,500 car.
I'm gonna push for 3.
Oh, go ahead, dude.
Yeah,
How many
Yeah.
miles is on it?
250.
Oh, give or take.
1,000.
Thousand,
Okay,
yeah.
I was like, wait,
Yes.
250 thou.
gotcha.
And it might have more because the speedometer didn't work. So it's been staying at 250 whatever thousand miles for the past months that I've been driving it.
Yeah,
We took it to the beach.
Hondas and Toyotas,
Yeah.
I feel like last forever.
Oh, I honestly, this is like me not trying to sell it, which I'm going to,
Right.
by the way.
Wink, wink.
If I had to pick one, like, it'd be a 50-50 draw between that and the Accord on, like, if I'd trust it or not.
Yeah.
because that Del Sol cranks every time, like quicker than the Accord. Doesn't really make any noises. Has a little leak from the valve cover thing, but outside of that,
My cousin had a Honda,
gets better gas mileage.
Toyota Prius, and it lasted for it was up there.
Mom-
Over 250,000 miles.
Mom had a Prius and she put like 500 some thousand on
Yeah.
hers. Or it was something.
Yeah, it's like
stupid.
half a
It's
million.
crazy. I mean, they will
And
forever
I think she
go.
put a new motor in there. I don't know why. I think I didn't blow up. She just was his mom and does crazy shit. But yeah, I think she finally. Once the batteries took a shit. I think she went on vacation or something and didn't drive it for like 2 weeks. And when she came back, it wouldn't start. It wouldn't do anything.
Yeah, mine's just sitting in
Once
the driveway.
it gets that old, you have to drive it like every couple of days where the batteries don't like that.
Yeah, we need to sell mine. It's just sitting there. Doesn't go anywhere. Can't. So.
I waxed my trucks Sunday morning.
Yeah, it looks good.
Nice.
Yeah, I was excited to see it rain so I could watch all the raindrops just
Speed
speed
off.
right off. Oh, yeah, dude.
Shit. Yeah, it's a good feeling having a clean car.
Yeah, that took some
Yeah,
work.
now we got to do the inside.
No, I actually only waxed the front, like the front and the cab. I did not do the tail, like the bed.
Truck
Yeah.
bed, yeah.
So the bed will be this weekend.
Sheesh.
Got to have it clean for the beach or the lake trip next week.
That's right. I'm so
Yeah,
excited.
it's coming up.
I know.
Yeah, Sarah and I, I forgot. We talk about it and then I'll forget. And then she'll talk about it. Oh, shit, yeah, it's coming up.
Yeah, Cass messaged me and she was like, so should we get like paper plates and plastic silverware and stuff? And I go, well, we have dishes up there, but not having to do dishes every day sounds really
Yeah.
nice.
It's way
So, yeah.
worth the money.
So they're going to go to Sam's Club. I was like, I was like, it's getting so close. It's getting to a point where we have to start thinking about like grocery lists or
Yeah.
things that we need, which is crazy. Because I feel like I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for this trip. And now it's next week. So exciting.
Walmart's right down the street.
I know. We have a
Kroger's just right-
literally right
Like,
next, like
5 minutes from the
Yeah.
house.
Oh, shit.
yeah.
That's
There's
funny.
a Kroger, Food Line. It's got like a bunch of stuff around.
Shit.
It's not like in the middle of nowhere, so
Yeah.
it's very convenient. If we forget something, it's not a big deal. Usually we go we'll do like grocery shopping once we get there instead of having to pack everything up and then go there. So
Yeah, it's the move.
yeah,
Because then you don't have to put it in a cooler and shit.
Yeah,
half
because
the
our
car's
old
loaded with food.
lake house, that was my grandparents. They lived on a part of the lake where it's like 45 minutes to the closest grocery store. So we would just shop in Lynchburg and then drive to the lake with everything, like all the food for the week, for at least most of the week. But
How long does it take y'all to get there from here?
3 hours,
3 hours?
and like 15 minutes.
Yeah. It's a little dry.
yeah,
But it's like not a boring drive.
it's nice. I really loved going down 29.
And
It's so
29 is
pretty.
like really super like mountain road. Like it's like 55 mile an hour, 60 mile an hour speed limit, but it's like
But you don't have
windy
like
as hell.
64 has the big median of trees. That's like all. It's just a tunnel. I feel like I hate driving down
Yeah.
64.
64 straight.
Whereas
This is
29
like
is
curvy
like
as
there's no
hell.
median like that. Like it's just really pretty and open, and you
Shit.
can see like farms and stuff. It's nice. So it makes the trip a little bit better.
As long as you don't have a screaming 1-year-old in the back seat
Yeah.
for 2.5 hours,
Never
it's a good ride.
She loves her new car seat though. So, and by the way, guys, she is walking
Yeah.
now.
Like yeah,
today.
she's like as of like before today, like she'd walk like maybe 6 or 8 feet by herself, and then all of a
Maybe,
sudden,
yeah. And all of a sudden, she's just
today
walking all
she-
over the place.
she won't stop, can't stop, won't stop.
I know, it's so
So
crazy.
now when you put her down, she can walk her ass to the kitchen and stuff.
Yeah,
Like, hey, come on.
She crawls, walks. Yeah, she finally learned how to crawl right, and then
I know, right when she
so
started
she's
crawling,
like full
she's-
on mobile now. Mm-hmm. It's pretty crazy.
Like she will walk from the edge of the couch and like walk all the way into the kitchen, around to the trash can, and yeah, she
Damn.
goes.
Yeah, dude, she's a toddler now.
It's crazy. I
Sassy
can't
as
believe
fuck.
that. 14 months.
Damn.
I know.
Getting into shit.
It's. I mean, we already have it like baby proof, but now I'm really thinking like,
Yeah, what else can she reach now?
I know.
Especially you
She
know, you
always
walk
goes
away.
towards the front door and tries to pull on the door handle. So I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, gotta make sure that's locked.
Yeah, she's,
Especially
She'll
somebody
walk out.
or that or somebody comes in.
I know.
Bam.
yeah, I did that last weekend.
Yeah, knocked her.
I took her out.
Yeah.
Well, she'll learn.
No, well, sometimes.
Takes a couple times.
Or you
learn
go to the
something like that,
hospital.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe she's walking.
That's
though. It's
exciting.
Crazy. And now we're about to go to the lake with.
Oh shit. Yeah. Is there
All the
hill?
churn.
How's the backyard? Hill?
There is no backyard. It's a straight hill.
Well, it's
Damn.
we have like a patio, like tiki bar area, and then
Yeah.
it goes down like these steps that go to the
There's-
like the
there's baby
dock is
gates everywhere,
basically
though.
connected to the house because there's
Yeah.
like a railing and steps that go down to it.
Nice.
There's like a little flat area that's like by the water that you can go walk around, but and then there's a flat area that goes to the because we have a main dock with a double deck like on top, and then we have a floating dock that's a completely separate dock that's over there. So it's like really close to the water. You just floats obviously.
Nice.
So yeah, we have a diving board.
Shit.
Yeah.
On the floating dock? Or on the steady
No, on
dock?
the regular
bottom
dock.
dock, yeah.
On the bottom part, though.
Good.
Not all the way up at the
That'd be fucking cool off the top.
I know. I really want. I'm trying to convince my parents to put a slide at the top of the dock so we can slide into it. Don't you? Me.
I'd rather want the board up.
All right, but me, I don't like to jump, so I would love to slide.
just
And then we have
fall.
children.
Part of me wants to take a
Children love
ladder
it.
down there so I can climb up to the ladder. Like climb up
ladder?
Like I want to take a ladder down there and climb, get up on the top.
Oh.
At the second on the
Yeah.
second or the
The railing?
upper the
Double
the
dock?
the double dock. So I can get up a little bit higher.
We call it the party deck.
Yeah.
But people don't know what that is, so I say it's the double deck,
The upper deck.
upper deck. Yeah.
I like a party deck.
Yeah, it's a party deck. We have like this big, because you can't build, our dock is grandfathered in, but you can't build any higher either. So like we can't put like a cover over it. That's a structured thing. So my dad made this like shade sail thing that has like ropes and has hooks on these posts and you pull it tight. So it's like a canopy that
I know what you're
hangs
saying.
over.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it gives us some shade because it's a big ass
Yeah,
dock.
and it's the sun will beat
It's
the
hot
hell
over
out of you down
so-
there.
I bet.
Yeah, it's really nice. There's a table and everything down there and chairs.
I bought
but-
all new fishing shit.
He did.
Shit.
I'm gonna catch another big fish
He
this
didn't
year.
buy me a rod,
Damn.
but it's okay.
What if you bought all this shit and you don't catch a damn thing?
I'm catching something.
I don't care if it's a bluegill.
I don't care if it's just fucking big. I don't care if it's like a little bait fish. I'm
I think
Damn.
the key is to go either super, super early or super late.
Yeah. I mean, I know you were drunk as shit when you caught that big one, but was the moon out or something? Or
It
like,
was late.
okay.
no
Like,
idea.
I wonder what,
Oh, like the
beside
moon
it
has
being
something to
like,
do
yeah, like light, you know, sometimes shit gets attracted.
I don't know. I got some redneck friends and they were like, "Look, hey, fish can eat at night.
Yeah.
Hey, fish. So if it sees something go swimming by, it might and it wants
Yeah.
a snack.
It's weird though, like
snags
because
it.
you go in like the fishing section of like a store and they have all these different types of lures, and you're like, I don't know, but like I do know that certain lures have like the sparkles, like it reflects in it catches the fish's eye and like
Yeah.
attracts it to it. But like they have dark ones, light ones with like long strings connected to it, like metal
Yeah.
ones. I'm like, I don't know what that is.
And then a lot of them now are mechanical to where they look
Yeah.
like it's something that's alive.
Yeah.
You know, as you reel it back in, it's moving and swimming or kicking
Yeah,
or
especially
whatever.
for those big fish. That
Yeah.
they want that live shit.
Yeah, they want that big joint.
I'm catching something big.
I've always
Guaranteed, y'all.
done like catfishing with like chicken liver, or I've just like fished with worms. I've never really
It's like some
fished
alligator
with, like, a
hunting
lure.
shit.
Yeah.
Chicken livers, yeah.
Chicken liver.
And you do it at sunset.
Shoot them. Shoot them.
Shoot them.
My uncle made this like fishing pole thing out of like PVC pipe and 2x4s, and
Yeah.
so you could like put your fishing rods in it,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
you just watch the top of it.
Yeah.
So cool. It's pretty boring, but good
Usually
conversations
is.
happen around
Sometimes.
things like that.
Yeah. It's been a while since I fished, so I'd have to take a trial before I see if I could, like it.
Well, of course,
We'll,
like
we'll have plenty of rods in there.
we
You can try
got
'em out.
back home, and then we were talking. I was like, "Yeah, I actually really enjoy fishing," and I was like, "But you didn't buy me a fishing rod, so."
I was like, this motherfucker. We're sitting there looking at all the rods. I bought a $30 fishing rod from and a reel
Walmart.
rod, all that shit from Walmart. And we get home and I'm like excited. I'm stringing it up and all that shit. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm having to YouTube everything I do.
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah, I guess that must be nice. It's like, what do you mean it must be nice? She's like,
I'm glad you got one.
I'm glad you got a fishing rod. I was like, do you want to? Did
We speak up.
do you?
I said, "It ain't my money, Jake."
Why in the hell didn't you say something at the store?
I said, "Help
Now I
me,
got to go
I'm
back
poor."
to the damn store.
Do y'all have free ones?
And then his buddies at work were like, "Well, that's fine. You get
Yeah,
her one,
nah.
and then she's probably not gonna use it, and then you just use
just have
hers."
two different
So
setups.
make sure it's
Yeah.
one you like.
Two different
Yeah,
setups
two
going,
different setups.
and so you don't even have to fuck around with the bait. Just put this pole down, grab the other pole because you know damn well she ain't gonna touch it.
I
was like,
said,
that's
"Bet.
right.
All right,
She don't
I
touch
love
no
it when
poles
people
around
doubt
here.
I love when people doubt me.
Yeah.
That gives me a reason to do it.
Mm.
No.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be out there before
No,
you.
Bass master.
I'm catching. He's gonna be so mad. I'm gonna catch all these fish.
dude,
He's gonna get so pissed.
me and Reese gonna be down there at the dock catching fish while
Well,
she's still asleep. in the
Last
bed.
year, Mikey and Matt were with you, and they actually fish. Like they go on a fishing trip every year, and they like know what they're doing.
I hadn't
and they
touched a
didn't
fishing
catch
pole in like
anything.
20 years.
Yeah, they didn't catch anything. He was the only one that caught
Drunk
stuff.
as shit.
Yeah.
2 a.m. That was awesome.
Yeah,
That's how it works sometimes.
Anyways,
Just got the mojo.
yeah,
so I'm very excited.
yeah.
No, me
it's
too.
It's gonna be a good time.
I'm looking forward to it.
I told my mom because the 2 rooms that the garage got converted into, one is like an actual bedroom and one is like technically his workshop, because my dad like cuts like tile and wood, like he makes all sorts of shit.
Yeah.
But they put like a bed in there to make it like an extra room, and so I was like, just make sure the bed's there. And she was like, okay. I wasn't sure how many people were going to be there, and I was like, yeah, we're going to need that because we're going to have a full house.
Yeah,
Literally.
full
Yeah.
house. It's gonna be a good time.
I know. Big old kitchen, 2 decks, and then a dock and another dock.
Nice.
Yeah, we can play cornhole. We got cornhole up there.
When are y'all going down?
We're going Wednesday.
Got it.
Yeah, y'all can come whenever you want.
Yeah, you can come whenever you want,
Okay.
but we'll be there Wednesday. Well, you can't come before that because you won't be able to get in. But
I'll be there Tuesday.
funny you should say that. 'Cause I'll actually be there Tuesday.
Yeah. No, I think we'll be there Thursday at some point.
And you've been to Smith Mountain Lake. That's right. Every time they tell that story, I just think of front flip,
Yep.
and then you eating shit.
Yeah.
Were you carrying a case of natter?
No, I was carrying a cooler.
Yeah.
Oh, cooler.
Motherfucker tried to front flip over a chain, like it wasn't like a chain link fence, but it was like a
Just like a chain.
chain from like
Yeah.
from pole to pole,
Just to
and
mark a property
Yeah.
line.
and I'm pretty sure he dove onto a root.
Yeah. Broke my shit.
Was that after you
Back
guys
still
jumped off the
fucked
dock at somebody else's house?
No,
Oh,
that
it
was
was
a
the
different
whole
night.
week.
Different night. Yeah, we did that a couple times.
Boys are funny.
Oh man, that was when we were coming back. We just happened to wander over to the neighbor's dock, and we were down there, and
Matt and Nicole were there at the, not with you guys, but at the lake,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
And then they got all pissed off that you were like up on the window or something at the door.
Yeah.
I don't know if they were pissed off, but we were
Yeah.
showing our genitals. Actually, no, we
God.
weren't even showing genitals.
Matt showed his
Matt showed his genitals because we were like, "Hey, you want to go jump off the dock? Are you in or out?" And they say no. He's coming out there like kicking us all with his Jenny's out,
Wang out.
just kicking
Can you
us and trying
imagine
to
if
fight us
girls
with
did that?
Wanging out.
Boys
butt-ass
are so
naked.
different than girls. Like you could never
Boys are
see a girl
fun.
just like take her boobs out.
Boys are way more fun.
He wasn't sitting there like shaking it for fun.
No, he was just like-
it was shaking because he was throwing leg kicks.
He was chasing us off.
It's bouncing off his leg.
Yeah.
And you throw a kick that's gonna bounce off.
Were you there last year when Wesley made that noise?
Oh my gosh.
Well, okay, well, we'll get you.
We had rented a house.
We'll get him to redo that.
Yeah, we had rented a house last year at the lake, to not my parents' house because that was before we renovated it. And we were in the kitchen playing beer pong. And I don't know if you know this, but your little brother doesn't wear underwear. And he
free
had
balls
these
all the
like
time.
athletic shorts on. And all of a sudden he was in the kitchen. I guess he had made a cup or something. And he was like, yeah. And like,
Yeah, like
Clapping with
like,
no
whipped,
hands.
and like it was like this like
it was wet,
this
wet,
crazy
wet,
ass sound. I was
wet,
like, what the?
it was like, slap,
How
slap,
low do your
slap.
balls swing?
It was so loud. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
It's like what the?
I will never
Yeah.
not be able to hear that
Dude,
noise.
Yeah, you can't unhear that, unfortunately.
We were all crying laughing. It was so funny.
Yeah,
And
he
I was
does
like,
it on
"What the
demand."
fuck?" I was like, we were all like, you don't wear underwear? And he was like, no. I was like, that's just like, oh my God. It was so loud.
That's pretty good.
I just, oh my God, boys are so gross. I mean, it was funny. But
Boys are fun.
yeah, it was really funny.
Damn.
I forgot about the front flip thing. That's funny as shit.
Yeah.
Mom was screaming at us.
Good
So we were
times.
zigzagging
Oh.
to the yard.
Before I forget, so remember the poop thing, the dog poop thing, the last podcast that we talked about, that lady that was like going
Yeah.
and poop, whatever.
Caught her.
So she, I guess, had done it again after I'd like spoken on the podcast about it, and they were pissed. Like they were like, "This is like really, really, really fucked
war.
up." So yeah, she was like, "This is war." And then I guess they were planning on taking the poop and like finding out where she lived and like putting it back in her yard.
Yeah.
And then like yesterday morning or something, she catches the motion light went off or whatever, and she was like up with her kids or something. She checked. The girl, she had already left, but the girl on the footage, you see her pass by with her dog, and she already had a bag ready and was because they were shoveling the poop off of their yard and putting it into the street so that she would have to maybe accidentally walk in it.
Yeah.
And she had a bag ready. The dog didn't even poop when it walked by. She just picked up all of the pieces of poop that they had thrown out there the past like
Good
3
for her.
weeks. Yeah. And so she was like, so somebody definitely told her, or she follows me or something or whatever. But like, it wasn't like she just happened upon it. She was like, she already had the bag in her hand and everything ready to pick it up. And it was in the street. It wasn't in the grass.
Gotcha.
So you get
Yeah.
humming it back in her front.
So she
her
was,
front door.
the girl was talking on our Instagram. She was like, look, if you follow me, like, we're good. She was like, you can let your dog poop in my yard. I don't care. Just make sure you pick it up. Be a decent person.
Yeah.
Like,
It's a good little recap of that.
yeah. Well, I just figured
The dog poop.
there was, there was
Culprit.
no
Yeah.
conclusion before. So now I hope anybody that was interested in that, there you go.
Where do they live?
They're in Texas, Dallas,
Okay.
Texas. Yeah.
Didn't know if they were local or not.
No.
So it's a chick you only know.
I
'cause
just-
you're-
yeah.
Rando.
Yeah.
Got it.
An influence, content creator. I think that's what they're.
Dog poop creator.
Yeah. She's been calling it Poopgate. That's what
Damn,
she's been
yeah.
calling it.
What does she create?
She
type of
just
content?
does like clothes. She's like a Walmart person. Like she's a
I'm
has
a
like
Walmart
partner,
person,
She has a
too.
partnership whatever thing. She does like brewmate. She has a bunch.
What's
like
a brewmate?
It's like a almost like a
koozie?
Yeti cup or like
Oh,
a Stanley
gotcha.
cup, but it's a different brand. So like you know like
Wes
the
has one.
koozies that they
Badass.
like keep your shit cold.
Yeah.
That she has all sorts of clothes, all sorts of everything. She's the one that I had reached out to because which is really cool, she supports like small local businesses or whatever, and so like you email her and her management team like go through and they pick people and they show them on her Instagram so
That's
that other
dope.
people can see. Yeah. But anyways, I just thought that was funny. She's entertaining to follow too. I feel like you follow so many people on social media now that like all they do is sell because that's their job, and I respect that. But
Yeah.
like you kind of want to see some other content that they like, just family stuff or like not trying to sell me on something.
Yeah.
if that makes sense. But I mean, I get it. That's literally their job. But
Instagram used to be all like the people I follow, like just all their posts. But now it's like ads and people posting this shit and read that shit.
well, I
And it's
remember
not-
when
it's not the same it
Instagram
used to
didn't
be.
have any ads or anything too. Like you could look through a story and like not have to swipe by sponsored stuff or, like I remember when that first started happening, I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, got so pissed.
Yeah.
Well,
And now they get me. They get me sometimes.
That's
Yeah.
the point.
I
yeah,
know.
sometimes they give me too. I've done much better, but
Yeah.
I can't. I do get irritated seeing ads, but I think, and I'm sure y'all could agree with it, you become trained, not numb,
Yeah.
but trained to when you see one, you
Yeah.
swipe past it.
oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Unless it's something you truly. Sometimes they do spark your interest.
golf
Yeah.
shirts.
Yeah, I still have never bought anything from an ad,
Motherfuckers.
Yeah.
but some things I'll be, ooh, that's cool, but I'm still not spending money on it.
Yeah.
Swipe.
I mean, I will go to the website and like
Yeah.
check it out just to see.
And when you do that, they hit you even harder.
I know.
Yeah.
Because
I know.
they retarget you when
And
you
that
do
is really, really, truly when they get me.
yeah.
when I
'Cause
get
they'll
back
hit you
in there-
7 more times.
Well, I think
after
you
that.
like
Yeah.
they say like isn't it like to get the sweet spot for someone to see your ads like 7 to 9 times to
Yeah.
buy something. So and they
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it has to be a good deal for me to
Yeah.
decent deal. I have to want it bad enough, whatever the hell it is. But I've been better. Well, if anybody spends money in this house, it's me. Like I'm the problem.
He like we always joke that like money like burns a hole in his pocket. Like he
Fuck
feels it
yeah.
in there and he's just like,
And I-
oh, what
time
can I
for
buy
something new.
now?
Damn.
If I do
Yeah.
a side job, make some money, it's like, oof,
That's the first thing he thinks about.
ooh.
How do I get
Which
rid of this
get,
shit?
But like,
I can't hold on to this shit.
yeah,
Gotta get rid of
gotta
it.
spend it now.
Like, if I don't like take it out of my pocket, like I normally keep some walking around money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But then lately it's been a lot less. But like before, had a bunch walking around money, and it gets me in trouble.
I will, and this, I'm like, it's funny. As a video, I send it, sometimes I'll resend it to like people like Brock or whoever the fuck else that I'm talking to on Instagram. And it's a video of Kodak Black. Do you know who that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a rapper.
Uh-huh.
I don't like rap, but I like his personality. Not that I know him, but like the videos outside of him rapping, it's kind of funny as shit. And like interviews I've seen of him. Anyways, he was doing this like Instagram live on his Instagram, and he was like, "You bitches hit me up asking or wanting to hang out with some money or something like that." But he's like, "I ain't got no money." He's like, the money in the video, I'm butchering it, but he's like, the money y'all see me with, that be fake money, man. Like in his music videos or some shit, I don't know. But he's like, I ain't got no money. And that's what I feel like I'm all the time. I ain't got no money.
I ain't got no
the
money.
money you see me with, it's fake money.
Yeah. It's not mine. Yeah.
But not as this isn't like a flex or anything like that, but I had recently gotten a lot of pay from some clients, and some clients that actually pay me in cash. A lot of people do Venmo, Cash App, which is cool.
Yeah.
But some people like a month or so ago decided to do cash, and I had like $1,000 in my wallet for way too long. I walked around with it. And my wallet, my wallet's loose as shit.
No, I don't like that.
Like, it's like
Stretched
12,
out.
it's a 12-year-old wallet.
Yeah.
Like
It's time for something new.
ragged, and $1,000 just walking around in it, falling out half
I would
the time.
have anxiety.
I did that for like 3 weeks, and I was like, "Fuck, I need to put this in the bank or something." I'm gonna
Man,
lose that
going and
quick.
sitting down in that Del
But,
Sol too.
imagine-
everything fall out your pocket.
The urge of it, like knowing a little bit, it's like, oh, that's $1,000 though.
What-
I could blow that real quick.
Right.
Oh, it wouldn't take no time.
But
Trust me.
no,
I have to instantly put it like when I go on walks with Reese, I don't take any cash with me,
yeah.
just in case they try to
Well,
rob
yeah, I
me.
mean,
But,
I usually don't like walk around with.
but
my
like if
wallet.
even if I have too much money in my wallet when I'm like going shopping or something,
Oh,
I'm just
yeah,
like I get
yeah.
nervous about it. I don't know.
No.
well, you
Like I'll have change
I've
from
got-
going to
I've
the
got
grocery
cash
store
everywhere.
because we
Yeah.
usually pay groceries.
well,
in
not
cash.
everywhere.
And like
come rob me.
I'll be like, oh, well, I have some change or whatever I can put in. He's like, I don't want your ones in your. He was like, keep it. Have some walking around. money.
shit.
Yeah. Like I mean,
fuck, I'm supposed to do with
I keep
one.
cash like in
Right.
all the
Okay.
vehicles. I like I keep just cash because every time like this, if you look at my truck, there's like at least $50 in the center console just in case if I leave the house without my
No, there's
wallet.
not. Okay, these
And
people
then, I mean,
watching
$50.
us.
I mean, if you need that, just say, hey, look, don't bust the window. I'll unlock it. You can take it, and that's it. Like I mean, goddamn, it's $50. I know if you needed that bad, just ask. But no, like just in case I leave the house without my wallet, because
Yeah, it has come in handy for sure. Smart.
So, so if I need gas or need to do whatever, I got
But I remember growing up
$50.
and like my parents were always like, it's not safe to not have cash on you or whatever, like just in case. And then I would never have cash because that was when I had a debit card.
Yeah.
And I was like, how the fuck when am I going to get cash? Like I never have cash to get change. So like, when is that going to happen?
Yeah.
And it really has come in handy to have cash on me. Like my dad would just be like, here, and he would give me $20. I'm like, fuck yeah, this will buy me a 12-pack of beer.
shit, right?
Sorry, Marty.
I mean, I carry some cash around on me too, but I never use it. I have the
Okay.
same money from like months ago just sitting in there.
Yeah. I
use
saw a
my
girl on
card.
Instagram the other day. She was like, I don't know why would I use cash. Like when I spend cash, I feel like it's free. You know, it's like,
Yeah,
oh,
it
it didn't
doesn't
come out of my
count.
bank
Yeah.
account. It doesn't
Yeah,
count.
yeah.
Yeah. And she's like, why am I like that? And I was like, I don't know. I do feel the same way though. Cause like
I do feel like it doesn't hurt.
you don't calculate it in your brain because it's not in that number. Like you
Yeah.
don't see it in your bank account. So it's like, it's fine.
But also, it's scary to think, as I haven't used cash and wondering how many other people just rely on debit or electronic funds.
I know.
How quickly that could get out of control.
Oh, yeah.
Of
Yeah.
like, all right, well, where the fuck's the money go if nobody's using it?
right.
Like the paper money, not like digital money.
Right. Real money.
Because if something happened, shit get wiped out.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd probably get worse than that. Money probably still wouldn't be worth it. You'd have to like barter some shit. You know, your cats or something like that, trading shit for shit.
Yeah.
I give my dog.
I remember when
Because
like this,
money is technically like useless. The paper, like,
Yeah.
it's just it's valued off of what the government or the market, I guess, the economy says it's worth. So like it can literally lose its value in one day or gain value in one day.
But that's what I think about. Like
It's
the
paper.
number in my bank account is just because somebody typed in a number.
Yeah.
Like it's it's not real, something that I can hold. So like I feel like almost the opposite. Like at least money, like I know has some sort of value. Like I can go anywhere in the country and like spend that money and like I can buy something. Whereas like who's to say that like the number in my bank account isn't the stock market crashes, everybody starts taking all their money out of it, you know, whatever. And like now all of a sudden my money's gone. Like the numbers in that bank account, when I open up my app, it's just gone. Like it freaks me out. I think about it all the time.
Yeah.
Like credit, all of that is based on
a few months ago, all those
okay,
but
you owe me
banks were
back.
closing, and people just
Yeah, and I think there was something weird about those banks, maybe. And I'm sure I think those were like higher end banks, like some niche banks. I don't know the true story behind it. Mm-hmm. But you know, most banks have what's called the FDIC. Yeah. And insured up to I think $250,000. So if you have up to that, you'll get insured if something happened or if the bank like failed or whatever. But some banks don't have that. Mm-hmm. So I guess if your bank does not have that and they fail, you fail.
You got no money.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Like you're relying on somebody else doing good business and like making sure you don't.
Yeah.
They don't fail.
You know, banks can over leverage or like over lend money and people
because they only have a certain amount of money in that actual bank.
Oh, for sure.
So it's like,
yeah.
Who's to say? If everybody took their money out and then I was the last one to go to get my money out and they're like, we don't have any left.
Yeah.
Like, sorry.
And they lent all that money out because that's what a bank does. It's crazy to think. You give your money to the bank and they immediately, as soon as it hits their account, they lend it and they make money off of it. 10%, 20%.
But it's just somebody typing in a number.
Yeah.
It's not even like you're getting physical cash.
Banks are straight gangsters.
Yeah.
They're like modern gangsters.
I feel like it's just all manipulation.
Well, for sure. But like a bank is crazy. You know, like think back in the day when you go, oh, like a loan shark. Oh, borrow some money. Oh, but you're going to pay me this when you pay it back.
Right.
Oh, but I'm going to take your money once you pay it back and I'm going to lend it to somebody else.
Right.
What was that shit? I think, I can't remember what it was, but I probably shouldn't even bring it up since I don't remember. But I thought like, for like back in the day, like whenever the bank would, you put your money in the bank, the bank would turn around and lend it to somebody else, but like you would. I should have brought it up. I can't remember.
Okay, never mind.
There's something about like how it's completely changed, and now it's like your money doesn't mean shit.
Yeah.
I believe it.
And or the bank doesn't. You don't benefit from it like the bank like you used to from the bank. Like
no, you get like 0.0001%.
Yeah, instead of getting like 10% or whatever the hell or some other shit. I don't know, but I can't remember.
I think there's funds that you can put your shit in. Like Mom and I, we have this fund. It's not a savings account. It's something different. But it gives you a little bit more percentage yield, but it still isn't a lot unless you have loads of money in it. Then you'd probably make a little money off of it.
Of course.
Yeah.
But then you can put it in shit that's like held, that like you can't touch it for 6 months, 8 months, 12 months. Mm-hmm. You can't pull anything from it, but you'll make a better yield off of it.
Well, that's fine.
That's what like.
But you still have to have a good amount in there to make any money off of it, right? Like you can't throw $1,000 in it. It needs to be like
takes
20
to make money.
Yeah.
$50,000.
I know, like HOAs, like certain communities will put their stuff in like CDs is what they're called, and like
CDs. That's
it. So it like will make you money, but it takes a really long time, and it's such a small amount of money. So a lot of times it's like, and you can't just like take it. So it's like, a lot of times it doesn't really work out. But sometimes communities are like, okay, well, I want my money to work for me. So like if I have all this extra money that we're not using, but usually we tell people not to do that because an emergency could happen and you go need that cash. But anyways.
Yeah.
That's one thing I do wish I knew more about is how to make my money
work for me
instead of just letting it sit in my savings.
Yeah, because
it's just
I've watched I've watched quite a few people, especially with real estate, that do a lot with it. You know, that mention the cash is like pretty much useless unless you're getting it to work for you. You know, cash sitting devalues usually with inflation over time.
Like Kyle said,
that's what I was going to say. We need to have Kyle on here, and he can just preach to us because I need it.
He wants to come on.
Yeah,
you know, people like Grant Cardone, who's billionaire,
fucking loaded.
Billionaire, puts all money into real estate, and the real estate cash flows back, and he buys his shit with the cash flow.
Yeah,
so he pays pretty much tax free, making millions and millions of dollars a year, paying like little to no tax because it's all not earned income; it's passive income. It's cash flow off of the properties. Mm-hmm. And that's like, you know, obviously you don't have to take it to that scale. You can. but like just with rental properties and or like duplexes, or people have to have a place to live.
Right.
So if you can find places that you can sub out like duplexes or small apartments, blah, 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 they're going to have to pay you.
Right.
And so it's always most likely going to cash flow back into you.
Well, that's why I've always been told is like real estate is like the best investment that you can make, because somebody's always going to have a place to live.
Yeah.
There's always going to be people moving in and moving out, and people dying, and people, you know, like graduating college and they need to now find a place to live. And I mean, it's crazy. It is so true. So that's why, I mean, we've talked about like, okay, well, if we leave this place, like, should we rent it out?
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's a nice home. It's the people that they flipped it before we moved in here. So like everything's pretty good.
Yeah. I think you
but
should.
then we're like, well, we could use the equity that we have in this home towards our next home. So like, I don't know.
You
Should we do it
could,
this
but
way?
like you're going to make payments regardless, you know, even if you got, you know, this. And I would think, you know, what you could, I don't know what you could do to like refinance it and or change up something, but have them, you know, the renters pay the mortgage and some, hopefully. And then 15 years from now, maybe this place is paid off.
Right.
And the value has gone up $40,000-$50,000 because the area's gotten better.
Crazy.
You know,
Yeah.
and then you could sell it, you know.
And houses are
and then
moving.
if you're 55, selling the house, getting $300,000, $350,000, $400,000, or whatever the area happens, you know, shit, that's nice little chunk of change.
Getting that piece of land will help. I'll have some collateral put up for a new building a new home on it.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that works. I mean, Sexy Rexy's gonna help us out.
Yeah. Love that man.
We're going to the farm Sunday. Are you working Sunday?
What am I doing Sunday? I don't believe so.
We're going out to his farm if you want to go.
It's like 10 minutes down the street in Verona.
Yeah.
But they have cows and chickens and goats. Where did that go? No, cows, chickens, dogs, horses, cats.
Yeah, I have to check it out.
It's really
I think, well, I know Sarah's mom just came into town today. Like I left there and she was there. I don't know if she's leaving Saturday or Sunday, but if she does
she can come
leave
too.
Saturday.
That's where we took our maternity pictures.
He wants to come down to see the Piscataway house. He's like,
yeah.
man, he's like they kept that thing. He's like, they fucking redid it.
Yeah.
Did he ever go there?
No, he said he saw pictures.
Oh.
Yeah. He knows what it looks
actually,
like.
I don't know if he might have rode down there before y'all bought it. Mm-hmm. He's like, man, I would have bulldozed it and just fucking burned it down.
Have you met Rex?
Maybe years ago if I did.
He used to be like what is it called?
He still would if he didn't have his hips replaced and shit. But no, he was
like
a steer wrestler.
Steer wrestler, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like went to national shows. Like he went all across the country and
he's had shoulder replacement surgery, hip replacement surgery. He's had all sorts of stuff. But he is like he will go up to a big ass bull and just like
headlock it.
He's like oh that big old sissy over there and like meanwhile Jake and her like. Oh my God, that's a big boy.
Oh yeah, this man, like, he's like old school, like cowboy.
No fear, like no fear.
I assume he just knows what headlock to put it in to choke it out real quick.
I mean,
he's got a massive like 2,000-pound bull. Like he's huge.
Like he just goes.
Well, a steer wrestler, like you still wrestling some good weight with that.
That dude, he's a man.
You look at him and you're just like, that's a man right there.
Yeah,
like
he knows. And he used to be Golden Gloves boxer back in the days. But anyways,
so
he's
sweet.
good dude.
Like he got when we rescued Rip, like he straight up told Jake, he was like, it takes a really strong man to save a cat like that. And he was dead serious. And he was like, you let me know once he gets old enough and you go get him fixed, like you let me know what the bill is and I'll take care of it.
Sure.
Like that's just who he is. Like
the bill was $10,000, man. So,
right.
I know. Jake is like, nah. And he goes, it's all right. I can go to her. She'll let me know. And then I was like, you're right. I'm like, don't say no to money.
Damn.
I never say no to free money. Okay?
Whatever. I'm not gonna go.
But he's
go begging for it.
I know. It's so funny though. But that's just the man he is.
Dude.
He's so sweet.
Rex is gonna help us with that piece of property, hopefully.
Yeah.
So all that works out. So maybe we can
he
get
got
this
us
place
this
and rent
house,
it.
so.
I mean, I bet, who knows how long from now that all will take place, but, I bet there's a way to work it out to where will it be comfortable? Probably not. But, I think if you could stick it out for a certain amount of time and get somebody in here consistent paying it and act like it's not even here, get bills, and then hopefully have a little couple $100
And that's the thing, too, is, like, it's right next to the airport. So, like, would it be long-term leases or would it be like Airbnb it? Like which one would we be more profitable on? I feel like I would feel more secure if it was like year-to-year
Long-term,
leases.
yeah.
Yeah. Than just Airbnb, but
Well, it just depends on, how much spare time you
it's
have.
just so close to the airport. That's the only reason why I
I
would
think
say
that's
maybe
huge.
Airbnb.
Well, the county they don't let you do but so much. For
Yeah, we'd have to
short-term.
look into all of that.
Like X amount per year?
I think it's per month, per year.
That's weird.
Yeah, I think the cities like they're trying to crack down. They don't want short term.
Well, it depreciates the value of your because
I'd rather just
rentals
have a
don't
renter.
do well for like the value of homes because like you get bad rent, like people in the neighborhoods or whatever. It's not like consistent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I guess so. I would think short term would be better than as far as like reputation.
Yeah.
Because
it's
the
still the
person's
same
there for 3
owner.
days, and if they're a piece of shit, they're out. But if
And
you have a
it's-
piece of shit renter for a year,
Right.
that's straight trash, putting lawnmowers and shit in your backyard or in your front yard. then
Yeah.
It's like, well, shit, I can't really do anything about it. Especially in Virginia, I think it's hard to get rid of like a tenant.
It is. Yeah.
Like, you
'cause
have to
squatting
really-
rights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kick them out like 6 months to get them out
Yeah,
type
it
shit.
takes time and money.
Or
Yeah.
a left and a right.
Right.
You know what I'm
That's what I'm
saying?
saying. Like, you gotta just go in there and physically, because I think as long as they have like a toothbrush, it's like something like an article of clothing, then they have like rights to stay in the home for like up to 90 days or something like that. It's crazy. I don't even know the real numbers, but like it's something crazy like that.
That's
It's like,
crazy.
bitch, I own this home.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw your toothbrush out in the yard.
So, I know, Mom. We had talked. Not that it was serious because we don't want to really do long term with any of the property down there, but I think Airbnb does do 6 month and year terms. You can bump it up to that. So if
Yeah.
somebody was to inquire and saying, "Hey, I have a job. I'm a nurse.
Yeah, I'm
going
in
to
town
be there
for
for
this
6
and the-
months." You can do it 6 month stints.
Yeah.
Because I think, like, Mom, for example, she has that one property in Tappahannock, and she had a month stay there, and I think she made like $3,500 or something
Yeah.
like that. It was
Yeah.
crazy. If you're able to do that often, plus a couple weekends here and there, you could make like $4,000 in a
good money,
month.
Yeah.
And
But then,
mortgage
like,
is what,
certain things is
700,
like-
you know?
If that.
If
It's
you
just probably paid
rent
for.
through something else like an Airbnb or whatever, they're making a percentage off of your income, right? Like, don't they get a percentage of your profit?
Who?
Airbnb.
Yeah, it was her
Yeah, of course. It makes-
after.
Yeah. Because, like, I know Matt and Nicole, they rent out Mosside, but, like, it's through themselves. So, like, they
No,
they profit.
Airbnb is getting their
100%.
cut, but I
yeah.
mean, it's,
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, they're doing, like, obviously, people go to Airbnb to find places. So, they're,
A
you know,
lot.
making it a lot easier for you.
Yeah. I mean,
Like, Matt and Nicole, I think, used Craigslist. That's how I found them back in the day. When I
Yeah.
lived in their house.
I mean, they do take a fee, but you still make a good chunk of change.
yeah.
You know,
It takes all that work out. Plus,
A
like
good-
they insure you up to $1
million.
million. So
yeah. Like we had like $7,000 worth of damage and it was covered.
yeah,
It was a little hassle at first, but now that we know,
y'all
we
got it back, right?
Yeah.
That's nice.
It takes the first time to figure out the processes, but now that like we figure out how they do it,
yeah.
it wouldn't take a month for us to do it. Now
Right.
It'd probably take us 3 days to do
I
it.
know I asked you this last week, but is Josh? Have y'all talked to Josh? Did you start
Yeah,
to him?
talked to him today.
Oh,
He should be down there next week.
Do you not watch his stories?
No.
No, I don't know.
He put like
Awkward.
Austin's. He didn't have the like little baby dots one of his stories, but he's
Oh, it's too long for him. I just want you to know if you post too many slides on your story, he won't do it.
Well,
He fades away.
so what keeps you from watching other people's?
I don't watch anybody's that post
Same
too much.
thing.
I don't care who they are.
He was like,
You're
if
my
you
brother now.
got too many bars, I'm not watching it.
Well, that's okay.
Isn't that crazy?
But you'll go to but you're still watching the same amount of stories technically because you're going to the next.
No, I mean yes. I've realized lately that I scroll less and less on it. I don't.
He
I
goes
don't
to like
follow-
random reels and stuff. Like he'll go like scroll up and like
Okay.
they show like all these different reels. And he'll
Oh,
see,
so once you click on one, you just
Yeah, I
start
just
swiping
keep-
up.
yeah.
What's
Yeah.
next? What's next?
Yeah.
What's next?
right.
I don't
Not
fuck with
people
people
that
I
he
even follow
follows.
anymore.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't even know why I still have this fucking
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good thing. Well, it's not good that you scroll like
Yeah.
randomly, but it's
I get
good.
sucked in 30 minutes
But it's
later.
so funny because he'll ask me something about you or something or whatever, and I'm like, "Weren't you just on your phone? Do you not follow him?" And he was like, "Yeah." I was like, "I didn't watch it." And I go,
Yeah.
"Okay,
Which is fine.
I gotta update
I
him
don't,
on everything."
I don't watch hardly anybody's shit.
Yeah.
He
anymore.
doesn't watch
That's
our messages either.
Well, that's fine.
Good
as
thing
well.
I'm here,
Sometimes
guys.
that shit's
Just
overwhelming.
keeping it all
I'm at
together.
work and the shit's going on. And my phone's blowing up. And it's like these.
It's okay. He doesn't watch mine either.
Yeah. But how did we get on talking about me? Oh yeah, Josh. Yeah, he's coming down next week and should start chipping away. I went and
Hell
cleared
yeah,
out a
man,
bunch
that's
of trees
awesome.
off the
That's
riverbank. Yeah.
When
I
can we book a weekend down there?
literally told you from day one. All you
I
gotta
know,
do
he
is
literally
go
says it
down
every
there.
single time. He's like, whenever
Well,
you
know
want.
what
once
y'all
that's
waiting
done, because I want to be able to
you
fish.
wanna wait till the
That's what we said last
I'm a
time.
fisher now, so
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
fisherman.
Yeah. Fuck.
I said maybe when it's a little bit cooler because it was so hot recently.
That was beautiful down there today.
But yeah, when
Oh
it's
man,
nice
you know
like
it's
this,
nice. You go out of the house like at 6 a.m. It's like 60 degrees.
it's crystal.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, I love that.
It was cool down there. I mean, it was cool here today a little bit.
Yeah.
Partially, but down there was a little breeze today. I was like, damn, it's nice down there.
Yeah, recently I walked this morning and it was like 64 degrees
Yeah.
or something. And it was cloudy too. It was nice.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
But
the hair wasn't thick.
hopefully you'll have it done in like a week.
That's
and
exciting.
Then, keep
That's
on keeping
awesome,
on.
man.
Yeah, go down there and sunbathe.
Yeah. Really excited for that because, not only will we be able to go down there and use it or do whatever you want down there, but be able to something to offer guests and shit.
Yeah.
Because I do feel bad that like people go down there with probably intent to touch water.
Yeah.
But they
Yeah.
don't.
Or at least they have
can
some
look
sort of
at it.
access to it.
It's
yeah,
real
you
pretty.
can look at it from like a good little
You
ways.
can
Yeah.
watch people on their boats go by.
You wave to them.
Yeah.
But now
No,
hopefully
that's
you'll
going
get
to change
there.
the game for y'all.
No,
big time.
well, you probably charge a little bit more money
That's
then
what I'm
too.
thinking. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, you
I mean, you'll
put your toes
get
in the water,
better
that's extra
reviews,
money.
I'm sure.
Yeah, because we've had at least one or two people be like, "Hey, we thought we were going to touch some water, but we weren't. But still a great place." Blah blah blah.
Right.
I mean, it's the perfect
Yeah.
spot. Just need to be able to have that
Yeah, and get in the water.
access,
Yeah.
which this fucking close. That's
I
awesome.
know. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm so
Dude,
close, but
one
I
brick
can't
or
go.
one board at a time will be there.
Yeah.
But
It's okay.
and I also talked to another cat. I went to his school with his brother out in Tappahannock, and he does piers down there.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully, seeing if he's able to get up in the water and do it by hand. If not, then I'm just gonna have to nut up one day and
Hey, dude.
figure it
Get a
out.
sledgehammer.
We've already talked about it. We'll go down there and,
Yeah.
and put some couple dummies out
get a big
there
hammer.
on the creek.
I'm
and-
just worried because I was talking to Mom about it. I was like, I think it's doable.
I know it's
It
how
may
that's
not
how the
be-
original pier was put in.
I know, but I'm not an original guy.
Well, my dad was saying something. Marty was saying some hydraulic. I don't know, like it pumps.
Yeah, it's like basically like a pressure washer. You basically
Yeah.
it's like a cannon. They just blow the mud out and then shove it and beat the shit down while you're
sounds
blowing it
easy.
out.
It does sound easy.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, how are we going to get people
This is
out there to
redneck
it?
ingenuity is
and
what's
they
going to
just
have to
build
happen.
out to it. They slowly build a way out from the shore,
Yeah.
and then get to one post at a time, and then just
And it's just my thought. I know, guys, that y'all listen to this and you're like, what the fuck are we digging into? But, all right, we get the first post or beams
yeah.
for the
Right.
pier built. Get the second set. All right, from there, we got a few more sets to go out to get to the end of the pier.
Mhm.
How do we ensure they're not zigzagged and
You got to
fucking-
make sure.
Ain't gotta be. Hey, dude, I cut
This thing
Well-
might be a wave going in and out.
You can get like one of those laser pointer things and like see if it's
not
level
out there in
or
the bright
whatever,
sun and
strike.
you
I
can
just
try.
feel
Or
like
there's- you
blowing
can do, like, the
mud and it's
chalk-
like,
just we can put up a string.
There's
Go
like
out
chalk
there,
string.
yeah.
There's chalk string
Alright.
and you can
shove a something simple down like a stick, not a stick,
Yeah.
but whatever.
But they have like the chalked string or whatever, and like you pull it taut and like make a line or
Yeah,
whatever.
you can literally take a long pole and stick it down in the water, stick it down in the mud, tie a string around that, and then tie it to the shore. And then you have your string line that you can want to run down,
Yeah.
Or that. No matter.
and we'll just follow that. Mm-hmm. So it's doable. I kind of want it now. I'm doing some drinking, but
He's
I wanna
like,
do it,
I think
dude.
I
Right,
got
Order
this.
tonight.
hey, dude,
Head
let's
lows
do it.
up.
Hey,
Still supposed
I
to
don't
kill the
work
bees
tomorrow.
out
Let's
there,
start
Austin.
tomorrow, dog.
Okay.
I'll meet you down there at 7.
How many times we gotta tell you to kill those bees?
Oh, I keep coming at night, which I could do it tonight.
Now's the time.
I could.
I'm terrified.
I know I said it last time. Let's do it after the show, but
Yeah.
what's the time? What do we got?
9:00.
I might be able to do it. I might have to rain check it again. The colony's just growing out
It's
there.
just,
Oh, it really is, dude.
And
The
the,
hole-
grass
the
is
hole's
like
gotten bigger.
full foot high.
Damn.
Y'all ain't gonna see the hole anymore.
I don't need to.
I can see it.
the spark needs to be able to see it when it lights their ass up.
It makes me nervous just thinking about it. I don't like that.
I got some liquid courage in me right now, so
Yeah.
I'm ready.
I'm gonna film it. I'm gonna watch.
I'm ready to watch
We're gonna
us do
post
it.
this on Gym Flow.
Last thing I wanted to dive back into was what we started off with earlier, because I think maybe people could get some insight from it on what you may be doing with your calories.
So,
Have you been tracking calories
Just-
for how long, potentially? Like you just start
this is day 2.
day 2, good. That's what I'm saying. But like, I think
Sweet.
people,
As I have an alcoholic beverage,
well, it's trackable to a certain extent. You kind of measured it out, right?
I measured it out.
Yeah,
I
so
don't-
you can go type it in
Yeah,
now.
no, I measured it out.
People, I think people, especially, I don't know, not just people in general. They'll be like, oh, well, I didn't, like they'll look back. Oh, I had that, but I can't track it, or it wasn't
Yeah.
trackable.
You
It is
can't
trackable.
This day's a wash.
Yeah,
Well, I
no,
mean-
but like you could go back and track what you did.
Right.
I really we're going on vacation in 4 days, so like I know it's gonna be free for all on vacation. I'm not worried about it. But as of this week, we decided hey, we're gonna start making meal prepping the way we used to,
Yeah.
And
we
actually,
used to be really good about it.
all that stuff. So we started doing it. So now I feel like whenever we come back from vacation, it'll be nice to hop back on and try to feel normal again, because
Yeah.
on vacation you start to
Yeah,
feel
we
like
had a
shit after a
routine
few
going.
days from where
For
you
sure.
eat stuff.
Well, that
you're
is
not
really
used to
convenient
eating.
too that I am home during the day, because I can the cooking part is the most annoying part about it. It's and really realistically, it's really not that big of a deal. But when you're cooking when 2 people are both meal prepping, it's just so much cooking.
Yeah, it is.
You go through so much protein, especially when somebody eats 6 ounces of meat in one meal. It's that's a lot of fucking meat.
I
So then
understand.
you
Adds up
have
quick.
and then the rice goes so fast, but you don't want to cook it too much at once, because then the rice starts to dry out. So you just want to make
Yeah.
sure. But I don't eat the same. He eats this spicy taco ground turkey, and it's way too spicy for me, which okay, obviously
Probably a
whatever.
mild.
It's not. It says
It's
hot and
actually
spicy
hot and
on
spicy,
Oh,
but I
okay.
put 1 packet in for 3 pounds.
it. I also
of
put
meat,
extra
so it's not
red pepper chili flakes in
enough.
his. But I'll just do chicken or regular ground beef.
Yeah.
But it's just a
But-
lot of food. But that's why it is good that I have during the day. I can
So,
just do it, because I can knock
We're,
a lot
we're
out.
back on that, but I was looking at my FitnessPal app,
Yeah.
and I was looking at my numbers, and last night I sat down, I was like, damn, I got another 800 calories. I got to crush. And I was looking at it, I was like, wait a minute, that's for 3,000 calories. I don't need to eat.
Yeah.
I'm not lifting right now, so I don't need 3,000
Right.
calories. So, and I rode the stationary bike for 25 minutes last night. So I think I burned 115, 120 calories, something crazy, because I wasn't killing it.
Yeah,
But
that adds up though.
But yeah, it's better than nothing. And it's my first time riding it in a few weeks. So, anyways, so I readjusted my goals and stuff right now, and I typed in. I don't know if I'm no pro at doing the nutrition stuff, but
No.
according to my FitnessPal app, if I'm 188 and I want to get down to 175 at least, because I've lost 12 pounds, but it's just my
Muscle
composition.
went away,
I've lost
right.
my muscle mass. I've lost. My composition's changed dramatically. My pants don't fit. I've lost weight. That's for damn sure. But now it's got me eating 2,200 calories a day, which I feel like it's not bad for somebody who's. Right now, I'm not very active,
So
work wise, or
Yeah.
I'm definitely not active. I don't lift. So once I do get back from vacation, I want to start lifting again. So I might jump up a few hundred, to 2,500 calories, and
Yeah.
go stick with that for a few weeks. Watch the scale, look in the mirror, take measurements,
yep.
and watch what happens.
It
and
was
then
just funny last
adjust
night,
from
because
there.
he was like, all right, I'll get a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
I can
I
eat
got
2
a little
peanut butter
bit,
jelly
whatever. And then all of a sudden he readjusts. He goes, oh man, I can't eat anymore tonight.
I was
he was so sad.
I was
It's
2
okay, I can
calories
go to bed
over. And I was
hungry.
like, shit. All right, I guess I'm having water for dinner.
Is that when you realize you had 800, but it really wasn't true?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit,
He
that's
changed
3,000
it.
calories. I don't need
Yeah.
3,000 calories. Then I readjusted
Yeah.
It
everything.
was so funny.
And
though,
it
'cause
got
he was so
down.
happy, and then he got so sad.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Some people would be like, fuck it, I'll just do it tonight though. But that takes a standard just to be like, oh, I don't need that though.
No, I was
Well,
like,
I have the opposite problem. I made a meal last night, but I've said before, I have such a hard time drinking enough water, and the water fills me up, and I just really I'm not a hungry person. If I eat one meal that I'm supposed to, I'm full for a very long time.
Yeah.
And like eating every 2 hours, just like I remember before I got pregnant when I was really on my game, like it was really tough for me at first. Like you have to train your body to eat that much food. And so like I was tracking mine last night and I was like, damn, I still have like 600 calories to eat. And then I was like,
While
oh
she was
shit.
eating that was including the meal
That was including the
eating.
meal that I was eating. I didn't even finish it because I was so full. And then I was like, oh, wait, I didn't even put my exercise in. Like I walked or whatever, 45 minutes. That's like 180 calories. I was like, oh, shit. Now I have to eat. I mean, like I'm short like almost 1,000 calories a day.
For your sake, or for most people's sake, if you're trying to lean out and drop weight at all, you shouldn't eat the calories you burned.
Yeah, you want to be in a deficit, but like not 800, 900 calories in a deficit.
Oh,
no.
for sure, no.
No, I'm eating like on average, I would say I probably eat 1,000 calories a day.
That's
Yeah,
bird.
Yeah.
So that's your body starts
I
to
know.
store things instead of.
Dang.
I know. And now I'm like, well,
So
should I start eating more and like not worry about my water intake as much so I can eat? And I was like, because if I don't drink water consistently all throughout the day, like I will not even get close to how much water I should
Try
drink.
and drink your calories. When I say that, is like maybe add a protein shake in or something
Yeah.
like that. You know, to where you can get liquid and calories in at the same time, and maybe add peanut butter to it, or
Right.
maybe add oats to it. I don't know how your little weird
I don't like oats,
texture
but
shit.
I do
But
peanut butter.
You can add some type of weird shit to
Why
it though.
not? You know what I would say one thing right now? This family has a problem with whatever I put in my mouth.
Yep.
Whether it's the condiment I put on it, how I eat it, what I eat, too spicy. I swear, anytime I'm around anybody in your
very,
family,
very particular.
I'm like, y'all got a whole lot of shit to say about that.
But
anyway, yeah.
drinking your calories.
Yeah.
Most people I do not recommend that because most people drink their shit.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, they're
That's what I'm saying.
fucking
Most people
loaded.
have a problem with overeating.
most
Like
people
I
do.
want to eat more, but like I'm so
that's
full. Like it is so hard for me.
So
to
you
eat.
just realized that you're only eating 1,000 because you started tracking. You're like, damn.
we both
So
started tracking a couple days
you were
ago.
just intuitively eating before, and you were like, damn, I feel full. I must be eating a shit ton. And then you
Well, like
tracked
I
it.
weigh out my meals, but like that was like before I got pregnant, when I was still really tracking everything.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I'm definitely not eating as much, but like I'm not working out as much. So in my brain, I was like kind of calculating and like, I'm probably okay. Like whatever. And then I started putting it in and I was like, no, oh shit, I'm short.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, I'm real short. And that was a day yesterday. I felt so full and I was like, there's no way I'm this short. But like I was.
But it's good though, right?
Yeah.
Like you said, it's a curse.
But like I also feel
But at
like
the same
I'm
time-
bigger than I've been in a really long time.
I
Yeah.
mean, until you like when you start paying attention to that stuff, once you actually like, it's a good feeling to actually know what now that I'm on track.
Yeah.
Tracking everything. Well, I'll be on track once I come back from vacation, but like knowing and like for you, like now that you know that that's what you need to be eating, and then like and it won't like once you get. I know some days are harder than others trying to drink a gallon of water, which I
Yeah.
guess technically you don't need a whole gallon, but like I think women, they need like 100 ounces or
Yeah.
something.
Especially if you aren't like, like
You're inside all
outside.
day. If you don't get a
Yeah.
whole gallon, like 100 ounces in, it won't kill you. But so it's like you got to give a little with the water, but then it's also like once you
Yeah.
get used to eating again, now that you know you have to get to this amount of calories or
Yeah.
just short
I
of
mean,
it.
like I said, I remember like having to train my body to eat more food, and I was like, I remember texting you being like this before we lived together, and I was like, I can't believe I have
Force
to eat
it.
another meal.
Yeah.
Like I was like sweating eating the last one, like forcing myself, and I was like, I have to eat another fucking meal.
Damn.
And like it is so convenient to eat pretty much the same thing throughout the day because like you don't think about it, everything's
Yeah.
already pre whatever. But like I'm just gonna maybe like it would help to do like a protein something different, so maybe it like
Yeah.
helps my brain a little bit more. Be like, I can enjoy this, but like I don't know. I just yesterday it was a realization. I was like, holy shit, I'm not eating enough food.
Yeah.
It's bizarre.
But
But
that's
like
good,
your
though.
body, I guess, like thinks that you're starving and then it starts storing it.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what my body's doing right now.
I've definitely had some clients that, and I get it. And for the most part, it does work. The math does work out like that to where, if I eat less, I'll lose.
Yeah.
But then it hits a threshold of, all right, now I'm not eating enough, so now my body won't lose.
Right.
It's actually maintaining and or starting to store. Mm-hmm. And I've had clients that start that way, but as I start to feed them a little bit more, the weight does start to trickle off a little
Yeah.
bit. It takes time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't just start happening, but
Right.
once their body adapts, like you're saying, like it starts to like, oh shit, now we're eating, we're fueling.
right.
I think this analogy, and it's not anywhere close to like the science behind the metabolism and or like getting your calories maintained or like to a certain extent. But think of like a campfire. And if you're having just barely any wood putting on that fire, just putting little, it's not going to burn that hot.
little
it's going to
twigs,
smolder, smoke a little bit. But if you're putting consistent, big chunks of wood, quality wood on that thing over time, it's
Bigger
going to
and
burn
bigger and
hotter,
bigger,
burn,
yeah.
burn.
Eventually, it takes a while to catch on.
But once it
does, it's
just
gonna
flame.
burn.
Yeah.
And especially if you keep
Cooks,
feeding it.
and then it starts cooking. You could throw some bullshit on it, and it'll burn through that
Fast, yeah.
As what I'm saying, like then you could start eating. Make built up enough, consistency with it to where you could throw some bullshit food on it, and it'll probably burn it up. You start throwing more and more bullshit, it might smolder it out. But
Yeah.
I try and make that analogy with people, but it's not. It's not science.
And I hope, especially like any like girls that watch this or whatever, and they're like, "Well, I barely eat. Like, I don't understand why I'm not losing weight." Like, I hope you see this and be like, "Hey, like it's probably because I'm not eating enough. I should track what I'm eating because it makes like the world of difference." Like, I remember when I was in the best shape of my life, and like I was eating way more food.
We also like we're not strict we're not strict on the weekends. Like we don't eat we don't eat terrible, but like we also go out and eat, order food, drink most weekends. So like it is like it's more.
I still on those days don't think I eat enough food.
She probably doesn't, but like I mean I know like the quality of food that we eat sometimes isn't up to par either.
Like I can order a meal like carry out or whatever, and I eat half of it, like because I can't finish it. But yeah,
it's good and bad to look at it as like you're saying. It's like we aren't doing it 100%, so it's like it's not. Y'all are still doing way better than most people out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're taking the step to be like, hey, I want to start controlling what I'm doing and start feeling a little bit better, and not only that, probably perform a little bit better, energy wise, lifting wise, training wise, whatever. But most people can't even get to the point of just breaking the habit from the weekend to the weekday.
Yeah.
So now taking the step to do that, that's like gonna 3x you.
Yeah, no. After vacation, we're gonna
100%.
We're dialing back in. Like we'll go a few weeks without a cheat meal.
100%.
And then after that we'll adjust it accordingly.
I think for people too, like
a meal.
The people that are like, well, I don't want to eat
weekend.
the same thing. If you just make chicken and rice, like you can put different shit on it or put different veggies with it or whatever and make a completely different meal. So like I don't want people to get bogged down by that either. Like
of course,
don't be like, okay, well I have to eat like chicken rice every single day or turkey or whatever every single day. Like you can make things that
I get excited meal prepping. Like I know it sucks. Like I didn't have to cook all that food, she did, but like the thing, like I open the fridge and look and it's all these meals already prepped. Like I get excited. I feel like I'm on the right track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It gets me
It
like
does.
it's like, oh shit, now I want to stay on track.
right.
yeah, it makes you want to go, tighten up other things in your life.
So it makes me want to take the right steps. Like I've been trying to cut out energy drinks too, and I've actually gone and I'm trying to go without them, and I know once I've got 2 more cases down there. once
I get rid of those, I got 2 more packs of cigarettes, then I'm done.
Because
He came home itching for what he was like. I haven't had one all day, and he was like, I haven't had. He could
had
not
one
stop
the day
thinking
before.
about it and talking about it. He kept walking into the
I'd walk in
kitchen,
the kitchen,
look in the
and
fridge,
walk back
go
out.
I go, you want it real bad, don't you?
I'll tell you
He's
what.
like, yeah, he had one. Okay, don't make him think. Make you
I'm not.
think he's
I'm not going cold turkey. Hell no.
I'm trying to shit with my food. I'm not giving up caffeine. I'm not.
That's exactly how Nicole is too. But like, she'll randomly be like, "I'm not drinking Monsters anymore," and like, she'll go a certain amount of time, and then all of a sudden she drinks. She's like, "I think I could have one," and then all of a sudden she is off the wagon.
Yeah.
I feel like when I drink them, I crash hard after them. So like I want to get away from them. And I know that the days when I'm not having them, like I didn't have one today until I got home, and then which is pretty good because normally I drink one on my lunch break, and then I come home and I'm like, oh shit, I'm dragging ass. I got let's play with this baby. Got a podcast tonight.
Yeah.
Like let's drink another. And that's what I normally do. Even when without a podcast, I still end up drinking 2.
Yeah.
So it's like I gotta cut that out. For one, it's expensive. 2, it can't be that good for me. And then I'd like to be.
Well, also think like when you drink a certain amount of caffeine, like over and over and over and over again, like the effect of it isn't as strong. Like if I don't drink coffee or energy drink for a month, like the second I have caffeine again, like my body is like, holy shit, this is what caffeine does to you. Because when it's like you're over, your body like is immune to
I don't know
it.
what glands, your adrenal glands, or whatever the
Yeah.
fuck it is that your caffeine fucks with.
Yeah.
But, yeah, and I mean, of course, they get not numb, but they get used to what you're taking.
burnt out,
Yeah, they burn it. So like, you got to take a break, and I'm trying to take a break on those. So it's a lot of shit. I'm like, either way. All right.
It was just so funny watching him go back and forth to the kitchen. And
It's tough.
just
It's tough to break because I fucking drink them
pacing.
every
Me
day.
too. Me too. Well, not every.
I meant to tell you on Prime Day they had them for $17 a case.
Damn,
so.
that's
I
a good
imagine
deal.
it's like the same thing as like quitting cigarettes.
Yeah.
You know, like it's really just like the activeness
It's a
of
mindset
it. Like
thing,
yeah. It
like
is.
putting the candy in your mouth,
Carbonation.
drink the
No,
the
they say-
flavor, whatever. Because that was when I used to smoke cigarettes back in the day, and when I did, it was like in the car was really hard because you're driving and like all you want to do, it was like the hand to mouth, like that motion was so hard to break. And then like after eating, obviously drinking, like the socialization of it all, but like the hand to mouth, that was like so hard. It wasn't really about the cigarette, what it made me feel. It was just that action. And I feel like that's how it is with caffeinated drinks. Like
Yeah.
you have it, it's something that you're used to, you do all the time. Like it's something like you get excited about, even though maybe it doesn't even really give you that much energy. He could probably go to sleep right after
could.
drinking one.
Oh, no
so
doubt.
it's like, it's not about I'm desperate for this energy. It's like I really get excited for it. Like this
Yeah.
is something I look forward to. My lunchtime energy drink.
Well, yeah, I haven't had one on my lunch break at all this week.
I'm really proud of you.
I'm proud of myself. Thank you. But dude, I'm one of the people like. I'm like one of the, I guess the basic bitches that has to go get the coffee from Starbucks or whatever. If they go on run any errand,
Yeah.
they gotta stop and get a coffee.
Starbucks.
Like
yeah.
me, if I leave the house and like go out and do anything, it's like
Yeah.
damn, I need an energy drink.
I can't wait to go to 7-Eleven.
That's a
yeah.
habit.
Dude, it's like holy shit.
I think
they got me, dude.
Oh, dude,
they
it's
got me
trained.
bad.
It's trained.
Sometimes
like a
he's like, oh,
monkey.
I buy a case of C4s or whatever. And he's like, I just want something a little different today. So he goes and gets an energy drink.
Go buy the Ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sour
So I
watermelon.
got
dude.
to switch it up. I have the same thing. I got a whole
Yeah.
case, Hal. I'm
So
like,
I got
okay.
I got 3 cases, 3 different flavors.
My man. Quitting soon though.
I know.
to
Sometimes when I'm
calm
at the
down.
grocery store, I think about that. I'm like, should I pick him up something a little different?
Yeah.
Speaking of grocery store, this is the last thing I'm going to say. I had an experience this past week. This is what I was so excited to talk about. I haven't told anybody except for Jake. It burned me up. I go to the same grocery store every week, Food Line, and I show up with Reese. We go through we have like the same pattern, whatever. I go through the veggies, made my way back to the meat section, and like I told you guys, when I go on my walks, like I'm aware of everybody that's around me. Like I know who they are, if I would be able to attack them, how I would attack them.
Hey.
Or cat, sorry. Anyways, so I get to this meat section. There's like probably 10 people around, whatever. And I wait patiently. I wait for this old man to freaking move. I'm nice like that. So he finally gets out of my way. I go look at the chicken. And the cart is right next to me. I look over. I'm trying to, observe prices, whatever. And all of a sudden I feel this woman come up. And not one hand, but like 2 hands. Like she grabs me like this. And usually if an old woman comes up to me, she wants to like compliment my child, whatever. She's so beautiful. You're so lucky. How old is
Yeah.
she? She comes up and I would turn around and I'm like smiling, just anticipating it. And she goes, you need to watch your child better. And I was like, excuse me? She goes, you need to watch your child more. And I was like, more? And she was like, yeah, I could have just come up and taken your baby from you. And I go, excuse me? And she was like, yeah, you can't just turn your back away from your
You
kid.
said she was like 80, right?
Had to have been. And she's this close to me, by the way, because I don't know why old people talk so close to
No.
people. But like she's in my face, touching me. I am a stranger. She
Yeah.
has not just like a simple tup. Like
No, she grabbed you type
She's
shit.
holding
Yeah.
me. And I'm like, okay. And I go, she's right here. And she goes, I know she's right here. When I say she's right here, the cart is touching my side.
Yeah.
I know exactly where my kid is. I know all of the people around me. By the way, I can see 2 people working behind the counter with their eyes on her. And I wanted to be like, she is so lucky my parents taught me to respect my elders, because all I wanted to say was, bitch, if you tried to touch my child, not only would I know about it, but I would
Knock
fuck
you
you
fuck
up.
out.
Sometimes I think it depends on the scenario, the context of it. but respect sometimes isn't
Yeah,
needed.
it goes out the window. Yeah,
And like, and
you
this
cross
is the
that
thing.
line.
I respect old people. I understand they come from a different generation. I understand that her intent behind it was like, hey, I would never want that to happen to you. I would never want a child to be taken from her mom because somebody decided to take. But like, that was not. She came out of the gate like just being a bitch, and like it wasn't. It's like she wanted the attention or something, or like wanted to like ruffle up my feathers, and like I didn't give it to her. Like I was pretty sassy, but like I if I could have given her, she's lucky that I
Elbow, jab,
Knuckle
like,
sandwich.
and of course she's like this close to me, and I'm like trying to. She has wedged me in between
Yeah.
the chicken and her, and like I'm trying to back the cart up or whatever, and I was like, okay, and she wants to continue giving me a life lesson, and I go, thank you so much, ma'am. And I just backed up the cart and walked away.
Damn, you're
And
too
the
nice.
whole time,
Nice.
Yeah.
it like burned me up.
Please fuck
I
off.
couldn't think about the groceries. I was just thinking about what, I should have said this. I should have said this. I should have said
always,
this.
yeah.
And like, to any mom out there, oh my gosh, I hope you stand up for yourself. I should have said something more, because I feel like I'm definitely not the first person she has done that to. And like, I wish I would have been the last, but I know she's going to do it again, because I just didn't. But like, oh my gosh, I was so pissed off. That was like I gave him like 3 minutes to come home the day that happened, and I was like, I'm gonna let him settle in for a second, and he was like, what's wrong? And I go, let me tell you what this
fuck.
bitch
Glad you
did at
asked.
the grocery store.
she was waiting on it,
Because
dude.
that is like, going to the grocery store is mine and Reese's like thing that we do every
Yeah.
week. It is such like a thing for us, and like every like older woman that works there is just, everybody there is just so sweet to her, and like
everybody loves
they
Reese.
just come up and compliment. So I was full on thinking like, this woman is going to give me a compliment of my child, like I'm so excited. And then I don't like to use this word about old ladies, but she was a bitch. I was so pissed off. Like I literally see her face now, and I'm like, that little fucking oh my god, I could have punched her. And I'm just, I know the people that are bitch, when I saw you, I knew exactly. I'm not worried about this motherfucker. She's not gonna be able to hurt me or my kid. And then she comes up and says that shit.
Oh, she hurt you, all right.
She's living rent free.
That's right. Hurt
She
that
is
pride.
living rent free. And now every time I go to the grocery store, I'm probably
Gotcha.
gonna think about that. She's ruining my
Well,
little.
Go at the same time next
I
week.
know.
We'll try and run into her.
Have a couple lines ready.
Yeah. Have
I know.
written out cheat sheet on the palm. All right.
Like, and you know what I should have said last week? Oh man.
You should watch
I'm
your
like,
mouth.
what do you feel? But like, truly, I am a mom by myself. Like my significant other is not there to help me. I have to turn my back to get groceries into my cart.
Anybody
I have
does.
to turn my back to scan the groceries when I check out, because I do self-checkout, because we have this lady that works in the self-checkout line, and she fucking loves Reese, and she wants to talk to her all the time. We have a ritual. It's just like, well, how do you expect me, putting the groceries in the truck, like, how do you expect me to do that?
You gotta watch Reese like this while you do it. Beep,
I'm like,
beep,
what the fuck?
beep.
People have to live their lives. Like, I understand about being aware and being whatever, and maybe that was supposed to be her intent, but that bitch did not come across that way. And there are better ways to communicate with people. I would say that right now.
Yeah,
and that was
so-
not the way.
Telling somebody how to do it, you should have just
Yeah.
brought it up a different way.
Right? She can be like, "Oh, she's so
Or-
cute. Like, congratulations, whatever. Like, make sure you don't take your eye off of her. Like, whatever.
Yeah, she's so sweet.
Like, I don't want somebody to scoop her up. Whatever. Be like polite in that way. Don't be like, you need to do this.
Also, maybe is it a guy thing, or is it just the way? Maybe I'm sure maybe you are as well. I never feel the need to tell somebody how to do something.
Never.
I never, especially a stranger.
Yes.
I'm gonna walk past you and just be like, "That's a dumb motherfucker."
Yeah,
Right.
sometimes I think about it, it's like, man, like I want to be nice and help, but like then again,
Nope.
I don't want to come off as an asshole. Like I'm trying to tell you how to do what you're supposed to be doing, but like, no, not my business.
I was
That's
thinking about
exactly
that.
it. I'm gonna
And
shut
on
the
my
fuck
Stay in
up.
my lane.
yes, on my way home, I was thinking to myself, like, I never have the urge. I know. Look, I think I thought about it that night when I was laying in
Stop
bed.
the podcast.
She's fighting her in the shower.
I was thinking about it at night in my bed.
Having that conversation
Talking to
over and over.
I was, man.
Can your mother sew?
But I'm just saying, like, I never, ever just go out of my way to tell a stranger, like, hey, this is how you should do something. I can't believe you would do it this way. And I understand we're all different. We're all created differently. But, like, there's certain things that are just, like, acceptable and not acceptable. And that, telling a mom how she should mom is not the way to do it.
Yeah.
Like, ever. unless I fucking asked you, hey, do you think that I should probably
That's
keep
right.
my eye on her more? Like, yeah, okay, tell me your advice. But like to just come up unsolicited, like
Next
telling
time,
me,
just tell her
and
fuck
not
off.
that. I understand their generation is different. Again, I said that, but to put both of your hands on me and grab me like that, especially if it is not in a nice, like, oh my gosh, I think you're so beautiful and your child is great, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
if you're not,
Should've jerked you up.
I-
Just next time, don't be so
no,
nice. Just
tell me-
don't be so nice.
These are the things I thought about at night. I was like, you
Is
know what?
she
I should have
gonna-
pulled my arm back. I should have done that.
Yeah,
I
you should
wouldn't
have.
even think about it still.
Should we get you some like jujitsu classes?
I think
you
so.
can
I think this
wrap
is
her
really
up?
what I'm trying.
I was thinking,
If I see you on the streets later,
part-
you're done.
Slap. She
Instead-
calls it slap that dong. Karate class.
instead of dick punches, tit punch.
Tit
Yeah.
punch. Tit punch.
Tip punch,
Yeah.
tip punch. I'm not
From
the little
slap
lady.
that dong.
Coochie punch. I don't know. Whatever.
Coochie punch. The coochie punch.
Gosh, it was just
Uppercut.
really robbed me when she was like, you know, I could have taken her. You're
I
telling
hope
a
you
mom
could have.
that you could have taken my kid.
You touch my child, I will slap the
I will
dog shit out of you.
You should. That would have been the comeback. Is I'll take you, bitch.
Yeah, like I will take you off this.
There's
Take
so
out
many.
a kid, I'll
y'all-
take
you.
you keep filling my
I
head
swear
with
to
things
God,
I wish
when-
I could have said and that I should have said. I understand.
I'll
I just want to
beat
be
you to
like,
death with this
bitch, if
fucking
you
pack
touched
of
the
chicken."
cart, I would have felt it because it was
Yeah.
touching my side.
Damn.
Fuck that bitch.
That's a good story.
Yeah.
Good times at Food Line.
Man.
Again,
Watch out, y'all.
unsolicited.
Old ladies coming for people
Yeah.
out there.
Never felt the urge to be like, damn, let me tell that person or that. Especially, I don't know, especially with their kids, because you run into parents that are shit parents.
Shit,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yo,
and I still
take care
don't
of
say
your kids.
anything.
I'm not gonna say anything. 'Cause
Running
'cause
amok through Walmart,
I
I'm
also
not saying
realized
anything to
I
you.
wouldn't want a motherfucker telling me what to do.
Right. Right.
So-
They're the ones that have to live with it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I get to go home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have to deal with that fucking kid.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But damn, man.
Yeah. Oh, let's do cards.
Yeah, let's do some cards real quick. I don't want to bounce out this bitch.
Oh, no bees? Okay.
Yeah.
Who's
That's all right.
bees?
The bees.
Bees.
Out there.
I said maybe next time.
I
Rain
know.
check.
You said, I know.
Oh.
Debate the internet. If you could live anyone's life in their body, who would it be?
Ooh.
When I'm thinking about this, I'm not really thinking it for just the
The
physique.
look of them? Yeah, same.
I'm like, man, I just want to live their life.
Right. Their house is sick. I would definitely want to live that. Or they travel all the time.
It sounds like the perfect life for me. Training, a little bit of being just a G.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to go with The Rock
Okay.
because he trains. He gets to work out like all the time. He has
Yep.
a gym everywhere.
Great
he goes.
shape.
Great
He's got
shape.
Gets paid a lot
buku
of money.
money.
A
though.
lot of money.
Sponsored
Bunch
by a fuck ton of people.
Everybody would
Jump in.
Yeah.
Nobody would
jump on.
Nobody would say no.
Nah.
There's not a single person on the planet who would say no to Dwayne
That
The Rock
eyebrow,
Johnson.
the eyebrow.
Yeah.
Hmm.
No, that'd
Yeah,
be a
I'm
good
going
one.
with him.
The
That'd be a
People's
good one.
Champ.
Who you got?
I don't know.
I feel like you would. Oh, never mind. I do this all the time, y'all. Remember when Carol was here and I kept
Thanks,
answering
Star
for
Wars,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, skip me for a second.
All right, Hallie, who you want to be?
I was thinking like a country singer because I love performing in the garage. And if I could just have like that kind of platform and be able to do it all the time. So I was thinking like Carrie Underwood because she's hot. She's got a great body. She fucking travels the world, has a great
Yeah.
family. I'd probably pick. And she's got a fuck ton of money.
I was kind of thinking like, yeah, back like if I could go back to like the 70s and 80s and live as like, what's the guy's name from the Guns N' Roses, the lead singer,
Axel.
Axl Rose.
Mm-hmm.
If I could go back and live like Axl Rose,
Ain't here for a long time, but here for a good time.
That's
He's-
good to know.
he's still
Good to
alive.
know.
No,
good
he's
to-
still. Yeah, they're still. I think still performing.
I think he looks like shit, but
Yeah.
That or I thought about like Dan Bilzerian,
Yeah.
but he's
Damn, I
kind of
forgot about
douchey,
him.
like
douchey, but like he
he's got
does what he
a ton of
wants.
money, does whatever the fuck
I
he
don't know who
wants.
that is.
probably a good thing.
Yeah,
Because if you were like, yeah, I know Dan, it's like, oh fuck, not good,
yeah.
not good. If you mention that.
Yeah, so I'm thinking Axl
Yeah, we
Rose or
hung out.
Dan Bilzerian.
Damn, damn. That's all you'd have to say.
Motherfucker. It's all right.
Yeah, that's good.
My turn.
Yeah, your card.
Oh, poll the internet. Waffles or pancakes?
Waffles.
So when I go out to eat, it's pancakes, but I do enjoy a waffle.
I love both, but if I had to choose one, I'm going waffles because I like that. If you get a good waffle, it's
Crispy
like
one?
crisp, but like still like soft.
I like a waffle
damn.
because it has little scoops in there, so you get the melted butter and the syrup in there. Oh, like a little bowl of happiness.
Yeah, waffles.
Damn. I did pancakes. Sorry.
It's
Hey,
okay.
no, hey, that's you, boo.
Hey.
You also did dick face, so
So did I.
Hey, but I got a schlong on both ends, though. The Andy.
I can two-time you.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Ain't no one trick pony.
it's like 69, but you get your dick.
That's right. Both sides.
That's right. Hop
Anyways.
on, girl.
Anyways, poll the internet. Would you rather prematurely come in your pants before sex or start crying mid-sex?
I'm coming.
Wait a
with
minute.
My pants.
Wait a minute.
Would you rather pre-cum in your pants before sex?
Yep.
So like over the hand kind of thing, over the pants.
Over the pants.
Yeah.
Oof.
Or just like whatever, dry humping. And then, or start crying mid-sex.
Do I get to reload for round like before
Well-
for the sex? Like, or
Yeah.
it's like, am I done? I gotta go home.
I don't know. Don't men have a hard time doing that? Wouldn't you have to like wait a while?
I don't
Well,
know.
If I know that's what I have going on, I'm going to time it to where I got a while. Do you know what I'm saying?
I'm
If I know that's what I'm living
play it
with,
off. If I gotta, yeah.
then I'm going to time it to where, hey, bam, all right, out the chamber.
It's about you right now.
Start
So
the timer. We got 8 minutes, 10 minutes.
it's all about her right now. We're gonna get her off a couple times.
Yeah.
I definitely don't want to cry because that's like such a
Yeah.
mood
No,
ruiner.
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm coming.
and like,
coming
why
in my
are you
pants.
crying? Is it a happy cry? Is it a sad cry?
Oh, it's
Yeah,
happy.
I
don't
would
know.
rather prematurely come. It's so stupid. Yeah.
Dude.
It's just good.
Yeah, I think I'm making a mess of my britches.
Prematurely coming is
Yeah.
the choice, I think.
Premature here.
Oh my gosh, I can't imagine crying mid-sex.
Nope.
Man, if I don't believe I've ever cried during sex or had anyone cry on me during sex. So that'd be,
Yeah, me either.
God,
That would be really awkward.
I'm gonna need you to go home.
Yeah.
So,
Deeper issues going
because
on.
I mean,
Yeah.
like, you're definitely not coming if you're crying.
should you
so,
should you be here right now?
Yeah. You're supposed to be here.
I don't think you need to be here right now.
Yeah.
anyways, okay, sorry about that, guys.
Yep. Well, guys, hopefully you enjoyed that one. Got something out of it.
Yeah.
We'll see y'all next. You know what? Let us know if you listen to it this far. Let us know what you think we should talk about in the next episode.
Yeah.
Drop
Count
it.
your calories.
We'll talk
Yeah.
about anything, obviously.
Get your shit together.
Yeah.
Stay
And
on it.
Maybe we'll tackle those bees next week.
Yeah. Well,
Actually,
we'll
it won't
update
be
you.
next week.
No.
We're not going to be here
It'll be
next
the
week.
lake.
Yeah.
They got an off week.
Are we gonna take all this shit for the?
Sorry, Maya's itching her ear real bad.
Humping the pillow.
It's going to town.
We could take it to a one on the road.
Dude, yeah, we could. We could
Could
have
be a
nice
shit show.
scenery in the
Yeah.
background.
West End.
Oh, yeah,
Matthew
have some
James.
guests in. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
We'll see. To
maybe
be
you'll hear
determined.
from us next week.
Let us know if you'd like to see that.
Yeah. Comments below. Let us know.
See you
Yeah.
guys.
See ya.
Bye.